Good morning, Vietnam. Yeah. Can I be heard? Let's see if I came out. Hear me. Good morning. Yeah, there you go, bro. What's up, D of your newly? What's up? Yeah, man. A lot happening in boxing right now. Yeah. I don't know. It depends who you send it to, man. I don't want them guys who were asking if Wilder was street, if AJ was street. I don't want them dudes on there. I don't want. I mean, I can't cope with them. If you can send it to Naoto or someone who I've known a little longer, but not them, not cases, man. Depends who you send it to. T. Depends who you send it to. Was good. That was that seemed like, did he get the belt? I think he won the British title, Chris Jenkins. I think he won it. Yeah, there he goes. New British 147-pound champion. Trained by Gary Lockett, who once fought Kelly Pavlik back in the day. I remember him busting up Ryan Rhodes back in the days. There's a welterweight champion, Chris Jenkins. Jenkins boxed well, but I'm not going to blame Lockett because he got him there and he got him the belt. But in the 9th round, Jenkins was fighting a superb fight, throwing hard punches, gauging range beautifully. He was just free flowing. He was boxing beautifully. Yeah, and he nearly had gotten out of there. And then at the end of the round, he started doing some celebration type of gesture, right? Sort of pumping his arms or whatever. And Lockett didn't like it. He says, "Oh no, don't do that." And the guy to go back to your boxing and try to. And I think he took a lot of the passion out of Chris's boxing. I think the way Chris was boxing, he was beautiful. Yeah, he was amped up, but he was in control. He was in control. But he's the coach, and ultimately he's going to have the last word. You know what I mean? But he won it in the end. It was a tough fight. Garton, I should say, always in tough fights from Peckham. Is he from Peckham or Millwall? I think he supports Millwall, but he's from Peckham. Yeah. He's tough, boy. That dude is tough. Took some shots. Jenkins took some shots, but I think he was a little fresher than Garton on the day, A little fresher. Had a little range to his boxing. Yeah, man. It was good, though. That was good. It was good stuff. I didn't see all of it. I saw the last 3 or 4. I didn't see all of it, unfortunately. Who we got in the building? D.W. Newley, these fighters are bypassing Hearn and dealing with the zone, it looks like. Yeah, but they're not going to get rid of Eddie. Eddie's got Usyk. He just signed another top amateur. He's got AJ. And what they have to realize is if Eddie does produce any more stars, let's say what about if Boatsy and Akoli become stars? Like they start challenging for world titles. What then? They're not. The zone are not going to get rid of Eddie. Eddie's doing a great job. He's done collaborations with Oscar, 2 heads better than 1. Right? He's been a great ambassador for them. He works tirelessly promoting the brand. They're not getting rid of him, man. Of course they're going to make their own deals. You know what I mean? But how much? What you have to ask is how much elite fighters are there? I mean, Wilder is probably going to get his own deal. Golovkin was always going to get his own deal. But not everybody's going to get their own deal. Not everybody's going to get their own deal. They're not going to get. Why would they get rid of Eddie? I don't get that at all. Like Eddie's providing Daniel Jacobs. He's already gave Rocky Fielding, which is not much of a challenge, but he's working alongside them. I don't see that. I don't see it. And what they have to realize, if they send Eddie back here, someone else is going to get back into boxing, and they say, "Yo, Eddie, can you do that for us in America?" If they, trust me, you don't just get rid of Eddie like that. You don't get rid of Eddie like that. I don't think so. $54 Trail Swan. How? Because we didn't get a PBC ITV card in a while. Well, they've had a few, haven't they? Had a few. I mean, I've been watching pure PBC cards on ITV. We didn't get the Lara fight. We're not getting the Porter fight. No, they're not going to give us everything, man. We were lucky to get the ones we got. We were lucky to get the ones we got, man. We ain't going to get everything. Had the Girl Joyce. Says Diobinuli and Dirrell. Yeah, we did. Yeah. Although you have to pay for the Digel Eubank. That's pay-per-view. No, Dirrell wasn't pay-per-view though. Yes, he was. Hey, Obs, what's up? Yes, man. Big up. Hamed 92. Sup, Beats? You watching Yard and Dubois? Hopefully I'll be watching it. Hopefully so. You know what I mean? It all depends on this ESPN thing coming up. Yeah, there's a lot happening. A lot happening, man. A lot happening. If Wilder goes to the zone, finally get an undisputed fight, man. Flipping hell. God, man. Too much energy going back and forth with fans and no fight. It's got to come to a conclusion. And Al, let's see what Al does, man. See what Al does. I don't think Al ever thought he'd be pushed into a corner to do what other networks do, but what does he do really here? I mean, it's not like he's got a Floyd. He hasn't got no Floyd there. This is Wilder. All respects due. This is Mayweather, man. It's Wilder. So the zone could be taking over. Could be taking it over, man. They could be taking it over. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like at the moment. No objections from me. I think they've done a great job so far. In the short time they've been in, they've done a great. I mean, they're determined. They're determined to bring us the undisputed middleweight championship, I believe, and the undisputed heavyweight championship. And if they do that, you can't really what can you say really? you can't. If you're a boxing fan, you get undisputed middleweight championship on the zone and heavyweight. Come on, man. That's killer. That's a killer right there, man. I mean, that's excellent. But we'll see. We'll see. For all we know, Wilder might turn down the deal or find some way to mess it up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We'll see. What he's got to do is not worry what Joshua or Canelo's got going on there. Get what you have to get for yourself. That's what he's got to do. That's what he's got to do. You know? He can get, I don't know how much they'll give him. He could probably maybe get up to 20 million a fight. Maybe he doesn't even need a promoter on there if he signs there. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, man. So who's next up? Who is next up to fight? Not sure. They're spinning this light around, but they're not going towards the ring or anything. I've sent some links out if anyone wants to talk, but I mean, like T, if you're listening, T, them guys who were talking about is Wilder, is Joshua straight and shit. Nah, I can't deal with them. I can't. They're gonna mess up my Friday, man. They're gonna mess my Friday up, man. I'm gonna be all bent out of shape. Oh shit! What did I do? Oh, why did I do that, man? Why did I do that? Can't I restore my settings? Ah, man, I've got to find the stream and everything. It's this. My friend gave me this mouse, man, and it goes backwards. And when it goes backwards, it cuts everything out. Ah, man, I've got to find the stream and everything. It's this. My friend gave me this mouse, man, and it goes backwards. Yeah, I remember Feed when they said it was garbage. I think we all remember when they said it was garbage. But right now, it looks like the only viable option. That's what it looks like. I remember. Yeah. I remember that. I remember Wilder trashing it, sounded it's garbage. Nobody's gonna go with it. Yeah. You sure? Oh Blaze. What's up?
Hold on, I can barely hear, man. I don't know what's going on. There you go. Say something. Let me see if I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
There it is. There it is. Had it. All right. Hey, you talking about? I ain't see the video yet. You go on your backup channel?
What video?
You're live right now. You on your backup channel?
Yeah, this is the backup channel.
Okay. All right. I'm trying to see what the title was. I'm pretty sure about the Wild of the Zone.
Well, I'm just watching the boxing, man. There's a card on in England, isn't it?
Okay. Yeah, I thought you was on that. Doc was talking about the link that was just saying we was on a call. He was saying he was gonna jump over here on it. I gotta go pick up food in a minute. If you want, I could send it to the other people that's in the groups that
It
I
depends. Them guys were asking if Joshua was street and all that
yeah.
shit.
Nah,
No.
they made this like 68. Dwayne, nah. It ain't that was yeah. I know you talking about. He ain't in there though.
Yeah,
He ain't, he
yeah.
ain't in there.
Can't be dealing with that, man. Can't be dealing with that. Yeah. Dale Benuti says the Charlos will be on the zone next. The white, the middleweight division is on the zone. Listen, man, I love to see the Charlos on there, man. I love to see the Charlos. Charlos and Jacobs and fights like that. That'd be sick. That'd be sick, bro. That'd be sick. I tell you what, if they're putting on Charlos and Jacobs, I have to find a way that I can stream the zone from here. I have to find a way. I can't be relying on no fucking streams for that, bro. I have to get the app. I have to get the app from here. You know what I mean?
It's gonna be right on Sky. Then put it on Sky. Right there with it being Jacobs on there. I don't know what they talk. They said they trying to leave Eddie out of the negotiations. I don't know who he's planning on promoting him. If he's just planning on signing the deal to as far as Wilder. But I'm hoping they prove that he is a free agent and they get the fans the fight they want. And
He can sign his own deal without Eddie. I should think if he goes directly there, he can sign his own deal.
he's just supposed to talk to John Skipper, the head man. So and from there,
Yeah, sign his own deal. Sign his own deal. But then he's still gonna have to negotiate with Eddie to make a fight with Joshua. That's the thing. But
that is true. That
it's
is
amazing.
true.
Yeah.
That is very true. It'd be best just sign a 3 fight guarantee because I was thinking over here, if I'm Showtime, I would relish in the thought of trying to sell a pay-per-view that shouldn't sell. That like Dominic Brazil and Wilder, they got all that backdrop and all that drama.
Yeah.
I would love to be on that team, patting my feet on the ground, trying to do it. But at the same time, if you fail, hey, you fail. But if Wilder sees a better option, 3 fight deal, Dominic Brazil, 2 AJ guaranteed fights, that ain't no career. That's a year. That's a year's time. And then if you want, you go right on back to PBC or whatever you plan on doing. Or check your money options again and boom. Maybe you want to start getting paid $70 per fight. Maybe you tell the zone I just came over here, try to beat your best guy, and I'm gone. Who knows? But if they're willing to offer 3 fight deal with no kind of obligation, he can't turn that down. Can't.
No doubt. No doubt. If that's what he came to do, they can work something out good, man. They can work something out.
Y'all got Anthony Yard on today, right?
Yeah, he is. He's on this card here. He's on this card here. He's fighting Hussein Rockman trained fighter. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw Rockman doing interviews about him. Travis Reeves is the guy he fight.
Yeah, Travis Reeves.
I ain't know nothing about this guy, but I heard him kept saying Travis can punch. Travis, y'all sleeping. Travis can punch. That what Daniel Dubois, Liam Wick. Yeah, I forgot that was y'all had a Friday call. It's on ESPN Plus over here.
Yeah.
I gotta tune into that. I'm gonna grab food in probably about 20, 30 minutes and then get back on and see if this Reeves kid can show anything.
Yeah.
I never heard of him over here.
I watched him against, is it Carol Murat? I watched some. I didn't watch all of it though. You know, I didn't see enough. I saw a couple of rounds. I was falling asleep.
Yeah, it's bad. The opponent the opponent he wanted. I think the guy got injured. The Middle Eastern guy.
Oh
And
yeah,
fight.
yeah.
And it would have been a better fight from what I've seen. It would have been a better fight.
Who is this? Rod Douglas Jr. Is this Rod Douglas's son? Rod Douglas Jr. Oh shit, it's Rod Douglas's son. I didn't know that. I've seen him before, you know. Oh, he's down, boy. He's down. Right hand straight away. 15 seconds gone. You got cold cold. You got cold, kid.
Who is it? Who's it?
Rod Douglas. He once beat Nigel Benn in the amateurs, and Ben beat him, and he was a pro, but he fought Harold Graham, and he got hemorrhaging from the fight, and he had to retire, man.
So Douglas Jr. is knocked out.
Yeah, he's taking a beating, boy. He's getting hammered, man. He's getting his clock clean, man.
I went down there and there was some prospect that was supposed to be something.
Damn, son. Hey.
Getting beat up like that, shit.
Hey, the referee's giving him long. Look how long the referee's giving him. Oh, this is nah. That's arms ass, bro. That's some arms ass right there. Look how long he gave him to recover. Oh, he's down again though. That hook, he then threw the towel in, bro. He couldn't save him. Is the referee ignoring the towel? The referee's ignoring the towel. What's he gonna do? Oh, he's not counting him out, bro. First round knockout, you know. Woo! I wonder if that was an upset. Because I think I've seen Douglas's son before, and I think they had him as a prospect of some kind. You know what I mean? I recognize the face. Damn. See, he's fighting a tall. He's fighting a kid with some leverage. He's got big, long levers. Tall kid he's fighting. Caught him cold. First round. Yeah, man. That's it. You don't get paid for overtime in this bitch, bro. No overtime. What's up, Doug?
What up, Beats?
Yeah, man. I'm just watching that fight. This fight here, man. This kid took him out. He took him out, bro. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, bro. First punch in her, right hand over the top. Right hand over the top, caught him cold. He caught the kid cold, man. He never recovered. And you see the referee? The referee tried to stall it off. He couldn't. Oh, great long right hand. Great long right hand. I'm not going to say Thomas Hearns-esque, but I am going to say it. Nice long punch. Nice long right cross. Beautiful shot. Beautifully balanced. See, when you're a tall guy like that, and you get your feet positioned and your footwork and your range, you can do shit like that. It was good. Caught him cold. Look at that body shot, boy. That body shot made him turn around and run. Oof. It's down again. All right. It's the little body shot while he was down. That's the right referee tried to stall it. Oh, there we go. Left hook finish, boy. Don't hit him again. You get disqualified.
Oh. Is that Frank Warren card? It's not the DAZN card, is it? Okay.
Have you got it?
I gotta find it. I felt like I got the DAZN card, but it's women's boxing right now.
Oh man, that was a great knockout, man. That was a great knockout. That was fun. That was fun, man. That was fun. Wow.
Who's the main event on that, Beats?
Anthony Yard.
Oh, the yard thing. Okay.
Anthony Yard is the main event. First round, boy. Fucking hell. Weren't expecting that. I don't think many people were. Good stuff.
What do you make of the Wilder DAZN rumors, Beats? Or if you've heard anything about that?
Well, if it comes to something, that's excellent, man. That's excellent. That's where he needs to go, man. That's where he needs to go. You know? That's where he needs to go, man. Like, I'd love to see if it leads to the Undisputed Championship, man. That's fucking brilliant.
That's the point, isn't it? That's the point.
Yeah. If it leads to that, that's tremendous. That's tremendous.
I was saying earlier to some people that if that happens, also it sets a good precedent for them to get Charlo over there, get him in the mix at the middleweight thing. Now that they got Golovkin, there'd be no excuses. You know what I mean?
Yep. Man, Doc watching DAZN card in Italy. Are you in Italy, Doc?
No, but that's the card I got on DAZN right now. Yeah, I think it is, anyways. Yeah, Scardina against, I can't even pronounce the Kekalainen.
Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, that'd be a great situation for Wilder, man. That'd be a great situation. You know. Hopefully he doesn't mess it up. That's all I'm thinking. They're gonna mess it up somehow. Hopefully not. He needs the financial backing. You know.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. Is it's like I was saying with we were talking about the Dillian thing, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't remember if we talked about this or not, but you correct me if I'm wrong about this, Beats. But historically, for a promoter to have two really top tier heavyweights, it's a little bit like having two wives. Expensive and stressful.
Who are you talking about? Dillian and Fury?
AJ. No, Dillian and AJ, I'm saying. Having two heavyweights, regardless anywhere, you just having two elite heavyweights, it's expensive and stressful. And if you got somebody else that's going to help you bankroll a fight between them, that's just, basic common sense tells you financially, anyways, that should make it easier than if Eddie's trying to bankroll both guys all by himself.
Yeah, that's true. I tell you who won't be getting a deal, though. Luis Ortiz won't be getting no deal.
Well, he wasn't never going to get a deal anyways. That's not news.
Too old. Too old.
Oh, and it's also just, I hate to generalize, but like I was probably the least surprised person that, the fight with Hammer wasn't super exciting. He's just a Cuban thing almost.
Yeah.
If you don't matchmake them properly, it probably isn't going to be, super exciting.
Yeah, and that's why I said before the broadcast, before the fight started, when I was live, it's on this channel. I said this is a good matchmaking for Ortiz. It's not good matchmaking. Once someone knows their way around the ring, knows how to survive, he's not going to look good. He doesn't have that kind of offense where if he has to go looking for it, that it looks good. If you press him and walk right onto the shots, he can look good.
Yes, if you come to him, that's what I'm saying. You got a little bit like Lara. You matchmake him with someone that's going to come to him. Like his fight was entertaining, much more entertaining than the Hammer fight because he had good matchmaking. Or better matchmaking.
You guys covering the Yanni Yard fight? Is it on today?
I'm trying to find it.
Yeah,
Beats got it. Yeah.
What is it coming on today? Saturday or Friday?
On Friday.
I didn't know that.
No.
And Yard and Daniel Dubois on today. What's that? BT Sports.
BT and ESPN, yeah. BT and ESPN.
Oh, nice, bro. I didn't even know. I just thought everything's gonna be on a Saturday. Well, at least they got it away from the competition. That's good, man. All right, let me try and find that, man. Let me try and find that. Let me myself see if I find that.
Oh, ESPN. Okay, that might be what you need to be looking for.
Oh, there you go. Chris wanted to hang out with. Yeah, man. If he can get that deal. Oh, I see. That's deep. That's deep, man.
Yeah, I like that. Like I said, it also paves the way for a lot of things to get done too.
Facebook won't let me send the screen to Chris because it's against our me on Facebook. Yeah, block the message. Deep. Fighting back against the streaming, but it's deep.
Well, on Facebook.
Facebook's on some bullshit.
Well, Facebook won't let you send link.
Nope.
That's the yeah, mate. They stopped. It was streaming link or the Hangout link.
Streaming link.
Yeah, streaming link. They stopped that time ago. They stopped that a long time ago. Probably from like last year sometime. So they call it spatting.
Yeah, man. Yeah, if Wilder can do something with that deal, that'd be good. Only if it gets the undisputed fight though, but that'd be good. That'd be good, man. That'd be good. Getting trolled by Fury all day.
Well, they gotta be. They're not bringing him over there to not have that fight. I mean, I gotta believe that.
I shouldn't think so. I should think if he's gonna go over there. Undisputed.
Well, it's just like Bob. I can't. I mean, okay, because it's boxing, it might not happen. But I can't believe for the life of me, Bob brought Dillian over there for any other reason than to fight Fury. Because he needs credible opponents for him if he's going to be paying Fury all that money.
Well, you would have thought so, and in a way, if Wilder goes to the zone, Fury kind of gets frozen out. He'll probably need Dillian really badly.
And that or Bob's got to have to figure out a way to do business with the zone, one or the other.
But then again, and even then, even if he gets Dillian, like who's he going to fight? He's going to fight Dillian and Parker, and then Matchroom are going to say, "Well, is that what makes you linear? You're fighting AJ's leftovers, Fury, because they're two of his most credible opponents outside AJ and Wilder." Is Fury and Parker. That'd be another guy in-house fight for ESPN. And, so Fury, it looks all clever now, but he might have, I don't know, he might run into a few stumbling blocks with his credibility anyway.
Yeah, well, and again, Bob, whether it happens or not is a separate thing, but Bob's 87 or some shit like that. Bob's not going to be trying to wait around 3 years to, pitch Fury in against someone meaningful, I wouldn't think.
Okay. I shouldn't think so.
I mean, unless he's trying to just burn money for the sake of burning money.
Well, we'll see. Who knows what's going to happen next, man? Because Wilder, after Wilder and AJ fight, they probably are going to need Fury because Fury might have developed even larger following who's saying he's the champion and they need to beat him to win. So they all need each other. They all need each other, really.
Yeah, the gene pool's still not that deep. It's not deep enough to where they can all break off into separate,
well, at the moment,
paradigms.
At the moment,
right now it's not. They do. You're right. They do have some about good 4 or 5 prospects kind of coming up, don't they?
Champion on the zone though, right? If you're undisputed champion, then you could go a few fights without fighting Fury, and no one can say nothing really. If you're undisputed. So hopefully that fight goes. But I'm saying December. By December they should have hammered out a deal, and we should have an undisputed champion by December. That'd be a good time.
Yep, and hey, that gets again. That even I think even in terms of Bob Arum, I see Bob Arum doing business with DAZN is way easier than Bob trying to do business with Showtime, based just strictly on the history of him trying to do business with Showtime.
The show started, Nathan Gorman's got one cut on his nose. Yeah, it looked like he's just finished sparring. Yeah, he's just started. He's being interviewed by a woman.
Nathan Gorman.
Yeah, he's talking right now on BT Sports. I've got it right now. BT Sports 1.
He's not fighting.
Nah, he's not fighting. I think they're talking about him maybe and Daniel Dubois later on. David Hayes there. Richard Woodall, Buncey, and the other guy used to be on Sky. That Dempsey guy. That guy. You know about that guy already, bro. That guy's hard, isn't it? Yeah, Gorman looked like he just finished sparring today, bro. He's got a nice knot and he's got a nice cut on his nose, boy. So anyway, these two got listen, yard man, yard and the boy's all right, you know. The boy we do. I met him when he was 16, when he was sparring Derek Chisora. Don Charles is going through a hard time right now, man. I don't know, he's going through a hard time. He's lost a lot, mate. I mean, he's lost a lot. Mark Sinkman was his last champion, lost last week. Yeah. Derek's left the gym, and Frank Leone's gone as well. He's right, and the dad, Daniel Dubois' dad asked Don to take him. He said, like, because he was in what was it? It was Iserton. It was Iserton boxing, and he said, yeah, when he turns pro, I want you to take him, innit? And Don goes, I'm busy with Derek, innit? So bro. Yo, man. There's Daniel Dubois now hitting the pads. You guys watching it, right?
Don will have to find some talent, isn't it? Something.
It's not easy because it's like all the amateur talent they're getting drafted up, picked. But I guess look, he's a good champion. I'm sure some heavyweights will come his way. He's got some guys. He's got his son, and he's got another one. So it's not easy. But to get into, you need to have a good prospect to get into that money because Eddie Hearn's got all the Olympians tied up. I think he should have done better with Luke Campbell though. Because I when I talked to Luke, I looked at Luke and I said, "Yo, bro, you're Olympian gold medalist. This no one even talks about your name. Like you're talking about build your profile. How can you get a bigger profile from the Olympic stage? And then just I don't know. I think you're doing better going with Frank Warren.
But if you look, he lost though, isn't it? He lost the fight he wasn't supposed to lose.
He won the rematch though, innit?
Yeah, but a long time after it.
Yeah. You have to say that. Is it Hamid just jumped in?
Yeah, you got to win. Like he had a shot against Paris and he blew it.
Yo, when did Kajanu fight Goman? I forgot about that fight, man. I can't remember when they fought.
They fought already.
That was only a couple of months ago.
Oh, that was recently, is it?
That was Gorman's last fight, wasn't it?
Was that
one of the other?
Was that after Ortiz knocked him out or before Ortiz knocked him out?
Yeah, after Ortiz.
After.
Oh, I think I missed that. I can't remember watching.
Was it after he fought him?
Yeah.
Or when Ortiz fought him in, what was this? Was it October or?
A little while back. See, Ortiz has fought Hammer and what's his name? Kaufman since then.
Yeah, this was his first comeback fight.
Beats, do you remember when Dubois was meant to fight Cajano? The way that card, it was rechanged, yeah? Gorman filled in because Dubois couldn't do it because he was tired or something or injured.
Oh, it's December. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, yeah.
How did that go? Gorman's pretty good body puncher. I see him in the gym, Don's gym.
Because he was tired.
He's like a big body punch. He likes to go to the body, man. He loves to go to the body. And I saw him live when he beat in Peckham, South London. What's his name again? He beat the guy. He beat Thingy's friend. He beat Ian Lewison's friend. He beat him in Peckham. I've seen him just beat him over freaking 10 rounds. Gorman. He's done what was asked of him. He's pretty good.
He might be some body puncher, but I felt very disappointed in his performance against Cajano because he didn't go to the body punch. I think he landed 4 or 5 body punches total. He should have invested a lot more because he is a very good body puncher.
He beat up Dominic Akinlade. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one. I was there. I watched that live. I had a good seat, front row seat. They gave me front in Crystal Palace.
Him and Joyce both did a body.
He did. It was all there for Dominic. Dominic didn't do nothing, bro. People, and he came from a small hall. People wanted him to win that fight, man. He just couldn't do it, and that was his biggest name. And then the Kajanu guys, like I just look at them guys as the European guys. Really, when they really get tested is when you got the Phil Hovovich and you got what's his name again? You got Tony Yoko and them man.
Joker,
that's man.
I don't rate Yoka. I don't rate Yoka.
Whether you don't rate him or not, right? That guy's Olympic gold medalist, bro. You know what I mean?
Is Yoka the one based
you can't say what you say? Hold on. Why you got asterisk? You got that? Nah, come on.
Yeah, what do you mean asterisk?
No, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why he's got an asterisk. In my opinion, I personally believe he lost both his fight in the semi-final and the final.
Yeah, I agree with the final. Yeah, I thought he lost clearly in the final.
I thought. Listen, we're from UK, innit? How we supposed to see it? Are we not gonna see it that way? Or what?
I'm fucking not. Do you think I root for England in the Olympics?
I thought Joyce
I don't know. You thought Joyce won as
I'm
well?
looking at.
yeah, I thought
No, I
Yeah.
thought Hergovic actually beat him. I thought Hergovic should have been in the final.
Hergovic is a pro. He's turning nasty. In fact, I'm at Stonebridge Gym the other day. And thing he's going. I think in Germany, in Scotland. Is that thing next week? In it in Scotland. Low Place's favorite fight, Josh Taylor. You know, Low Place got a kilt now. Innit?
He's the kilt. He's got the kilt.
Yeah, he's out. Yeah. He's fighting. Yeah, that's a Scotland next week, innit? I might be going down there actually. That looks pretty good, man. That card's looking pretty good. The world's well put. All right, Daniel's in the ring. He's getting ready to go, man. Let's talk about who's the guy? I ain't seen this. Who's this guy, bro? That guy behind him is an MMA guy. He was with Conor McGregor.
Yo,
That guy behind him was with Conor McGregor.
Fight, man.
Who's that?
The guy behind him with the Irish guy with the ginger hair. That guy was with Conor McGregor when he was in the fight Mayweather. He was one of the team, bro. Come on, bro. That guy's got no chance, bro. He's a cutsman. He's a cutsman in the corner. That guy ain't got no chance.
The guy in the army camo?
Yeah.
Roy Nelson.
It's not Roy Nelson. Roy Nelson's MMA. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, you know what?
Roy Nelson.
Nah, you know what? Nah. He was with McGregor. He was with McGregor when we were like, yo, bruv.
Oh, when he fought Floyd? You're talking about when he fought Floyd, isn't it?
Yeah. I was there. Like, I see that dude. He was talking mad smack about
all
Floyd.
I remember about the Floyd fight is all of McGregor's
He was
corner
talking
guys.
Jack.
Remember, all his corner guys had them suits though. They had suits with like the suspenders and some shit.
Oh yeah.
They were saying one punch. Yeah. They look smart though. They look smart. I give it to you. They did look smart, bro.
They didn't know where
boxing's
they
different,
were,
though.
but they didn't know.
Dubai trainer, the Peacock gym.
Yeah. I think I'm not too sure. You know, I'm not. If he put Dubois, yeah. Well, I don't know. You know, I don't know. I don't know where
he's taller than shit. He's 76.
he does his media. They did a media workout. The media workout's always in the Peacock though. Media workout's always in the Peacock where Yard is. They always out there. Bacon WBO European champion. What's he done? Who did he beat? European?
So is Daniel fighting Kajana?
Yeah, no, right now. Is Dubois not taller than 6'4"? I thought he's like 6'6" or something.
No, he's 6'4". He's 6'4". I'm pretty sure Kajana is like 6'7".
Daniel,
Listed is 6'7.5". Yeah.
Daniel don't hit that hard, man. He didn't lay out Kingpin, man. He didn't lay out Kingpin, did he? Like, come on.
Govic didn't lay out Kingpin either.
No one laid out
Andy
Kingpin
Joshua.
except Joshua. Innit?
Yeah, Andy
someone
Joshua.
stopped him. Innit? Someone
I
else
think he
stopped
beat him.
Milas beat him on cuts.
Thingy punched him up in it. What's that? Pulev punched him up all over the place.
Pulev went the distance. That was a couple of weeks before.
Yeah, but he was punching him up though. He was punching him up though. Yeah,
I seen that fight. That was a bad fight, man. I think Vitaly Klitschko couldn't even put a dent. Only Joshua, I think, has dropped him, knocked him out, whatever.
Joshua's the only one who done serious damage.
Has anyone else dropped him? I would have liked to have seen Wilder fight him when Fury beat him after that, like around what that time, because I think it would have been a good test for Wilder.
Well, this is going to be a test of his punching power because, you know, like Ortiz got rid of him and Gorman couldn't. Nathan, Joseph
Parker couldn't. Yeah.
We'll see.
I don't know where Nathan's going with that cut on his nose. That nose weeping while we're talking. It looks like a tap dripping. No, bruv. There's no plaster on his nose bridge. You'll see it in a bit. It's just red. It's like someone got a razor and just cut his nose. Here we go, round one.
My fucking shit's fucked up.
I'm pretty sure Donovan Dennis has stopped Kajana.
Yo, bro.
Yes, he
did. When I saw this guy. He might get dropped, you know, because I haven't seen no one hit the bar in his chin yet. My shit's freezing. I need to go to a proper stream, bro.
Well, man.
I'm watching a mob draw. Yeah, Daniel might get dropped here, man, because he never get hit before. You know, most people. There you go. Daniel's laying into him. Body shot, straight right. What's the referee complaining about? What's wrong with him? He's finished already. Is he done already? All right, let's keep the punches up. All right. Referee engaged him again. Daniel back to the jab with his nice silver gloves. Jab again.
Are you watching this on BT, AJ?
Yeah, BT. Yeah. Back to the jab again. Left hook to the body. Beautiful. All right, look God ain't doing nothing, bro. Oh, here you go. He's throw something now.
I'm liking the investment to the body that Daniel's doing early on. I haven't seen guys do this to Kajana.
Yo, this guy ain't come to win. Look at this big punching bag, Daniel with the overhand right. This guy just come to get stretched out, man. He's not come to fight nothing. He's like the journeyman in the York Hall when I go watch down there, man. Oh, there, he threw some punches there. He just come to survive. It's 10 rounds. It's going to be hard to survive 10 rounds, though, with Daniel, boy.
Gypsy that Daniel fought and talked a lot of before. I can't remember his name, man.
There you go, left hook to the body. Oh, there you go, overhand right, yeah. Yo, bro.
What's his name?
Some good work
hands
here.
on him. Just putting hands up in him, bro. The guy looks tired already. Bang another body shot in there. Let's get
way
him
off
out
with
of here.
way off with the right hand. They go to the body.
Yeah, I see. The thing is, yeah, it's hard to gauge Daniel, yeah, until someone comes to fight him, bro. I don't know if this dude is looking to fight him. Just looking to just there, man. Double the jab at least, man. Behind it, man. Yeah, Daniel, see, Daniel got hit with a little shot right there. Yeah, see, stumbled a bit.
Yeah, Kajana leaned in that time.
There was a nice little left uppercut there from Kajana about a minute 10. Very nice.
Listen, bro. Listen, I'm telling you, yo, if all it takes is someone to fight him, and this was better.
Oh, right hook there from Kajana as the wall lanes in.
Daniel needs to learn.
Daniel's getting wild with some of these shots. Kajana slips an overhand.
He don't follow through the shots, yeah. Daniel touches you, and that's to do a lot of pad work here. Like, if you get power, you need to be hitting the heavy bag to get that power. You need to follow through with the shots, man. Yo, Kajana's throwing some shots on him, leaning down the back of his head.
There's one thing I'm noticing a lot about Daniel.
Daniel,
I'm noticing one thing about Daniel Dubois' like physique, and that's he's very top heavy, isn't he?
Somebody got the audio. Hey, with the audio, mute the audio.
That's McGregor, man. It's McGregor.
That's not me. It's not me.
It's not me. I ain't got the volume on.
100%. It's not me. I've got no volume.
Oh, maybe it was Phil. My bad, McGregor. I was putting out. I thought it was probably Phil. Phil's bounced anyway. It's probably Phil. Everyone's going, yo, technical. You know how the analytics of YouTube is they're surfing. They're surfing, sniffing, surfing to take people's channels down, bro. It's like they got people paid to take people's channels down.
I'm on these channels too often at this stage, EJ, to have me volume on while we're live.
Man, I'm sniffing. They done me dirty. I'm out until May. I'm out until May. I got another channel. Oh, good overhand right. Yo, the man took his punch, yeah. He just, how hard does Daniel hit? I'm questioning his power. I'm just saying it now. Questioning it. Not saying it.
Kajana landed that left hook, man.
Yeah, I'm questioning. Listen, I'm telling you, this.
The thing I was saying, the thing I wanted to say, like before we got interrupted, is Daniel Dubois is very top heavy. It looks like he has very little muscle in his legs.
Yeah, well, leg power is okay. But I think his technique's another thing as well, because Hans never had that much muscle in his leg, and look what he could do. You know what I mean?
He had tremendous technique.
They said.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That was the criticism of Larry Holmes coming up. They said he didn't have the legs.
Yeah, but that jab was banging in your face like a freaking. That was big.
Well, hey, Larry was a late bloomer too, though.
Yeah,
remember he got punched. Right? He got punched up by what's his name? Bobbitt.
This guy can take him. Yeah, this guy. Listen, this guy is coming rolling up on Daniel now.
Kajana's throwing body shots. Kajana's the only one throwing body shots in the clinch.
I think he can take Daniel because he's rolling up. He's rolling up now.
He's hooking with him. Yeah, he's trying to hook with him, isn't it?
Yeah. Because he's been against guys who can hit, bro. Look now, he's gonna start feeling.
I thought that was on the waistband. He complaining. That was the first time Dubois went to the body.
He's been in there with both Parker and Ortiz, who can both punch.
Well, Parker's a big puncher. Yeah,
I think he's a big enough puncher, man. I think he's a big enough puncher.
Ortiz is.
Hey, he dropped Dillian White, man. He dropped Dillian White. You can't drop White.
Everyone dropped Dillian White.
I'd say Parker and Ortiz are comparable in terms of punch power.
Kajano's not. He's not bothering about this dude. He's lean. He's actually a couple. You can see he's quite taller than Dubois.
Well, and Dubois is having a hard time getting the right hand dialed in. He gets the jab in, but he can't. The wild hand.
He's 6'7.5", EJ. Kajano's 6'7.5".
How tall is Dubois? How tall is Dubois?
6'4".
Small out here. Yeah, he's looking at yo, bruv. There you. Yo, he's punching. See, the thing is, yeah, to get optimum power.
There we go. There we go. Right hand, left hook to the body. Oh, down goes Kajanu.
All right. I was just gonna say, to get optimum power on your punches, you need speed. All right.
Kajanu tried to trade with him on the ropes. This might be it. This might be it. He ain't getting up. He can't get up. He's kicking his legs. It's waved off. That's it. That's it. That's it. It's over.
I'm waiting for the knockout over here on my slow mob draw. Yo,
I'm waiting for it as well.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm behind DJ.
Watch it. Kajanu tries to trade with him on the rope.
Left hook to the body. Left hook to the again. Oh, he's down with a straight right with a right hook. Yo, bruv.
Yeah, no accident that when he went to the body, that's when it opened up.
Left hook.
Was it left hook? It looked like a right hook from one angle.
Left hook, man. Left hook.
It was the left hook to the body is what started it all, though.
Oh, maybe my one froze, man, but he's down anyway. He ain't trying to get up, man. He just
left hook to the body. Oh, left hook, left hook, right, left hook. Yeah, as he was falling down from the right hook, he got hit with a left.
Yeah, see, Kajanu. Kajanu
I didn't see the left.
Yeah, Kajanu tried to trade with him, didn't he? He tried to trade.
Yeah. Man,
you never hook with a hooker. You never hook with a hooker.
Yeah, but I tell you what, like Daniel, you know what I mean, bruv? He needs to invest in a new corner, bruv. He needs to invest in a new corner.
Kajanu was on that Kovalev bullshit.
I'm saying it right now. I just want to say one thing. Fair play to Daniel. That's meant to be a step up, and he made him look very simple.
Yep.
But at least the guy's got to fight back, McGregor, man.
I mean, this guy fought the same way. No, he fought the same way against Parker. He fought the same way against other people. He has fought for a world title in the past. Technically, it's a step
man. This guy's a punching bag, man.
Yeah, but he tried to fight. EJ, he got it in his head he could bang with him. He tried to bang with him there. That's what just got him knocked out.
Yo, man, this guy could.
You can call him a punching bag all you want. I've never seen a punching bag punch back.
If you rate this guy, that's your opinion. I don't rate him.
I don't rate him. No. I'm saying he fought. Don't tell me he wasn't fighting. He's trying to hook with the hooker, like McGregor said.
Oh, the left hook got him. A left hook.
Yeah, you can see he's trying to hit him in the exchange.
Oh, yeah, that's what I saw. The last punch was a right hand. And that's what I said. The last hand was a right hand.
If Kajanu had shown up to just survive, he could have easily got another 4, 5, 6 rounds.
I don't know if he could have, to be honest. I don't know if he could have.
Right hand.
Those shots that Daniel unloaded with him on, even though he was opening up and trading, those shots that Daniel landed, they were some big shots.
Yeah, but he could have been negative and tried to stay away and all that shit is what I'm saying.
I'm not impressed, man. Just fighting bombers, man.
Well, not about... nobody's saying it's meant to be impressive, but...
Look, he did better against Kajanu than Parker did. He did better against Kajanu than Ortiz did. He did better against Parker than Gorman did.
Yeah, because they all softened up. They all softened him up for that. That's what I'm saying.
He went the distance with Parker. Stop it, man.
He's got him out.
Yeah, but he's softened up.
Ortiz got him out in 2 rounds as well.
Yeah, he did it about the same as Ortiz. No shame in that. He did the same as Ortiz. No shame in that.
Yeah.
That's what you have to do. You can't a second round blowout. That's what it is. That's all it is.
Yeah. We'll see next one, innit? See you in the next one.
Gorman, I tell you what, Gorman better. I said it in the other video. Gorman better stay in his lane, man. Daniel Clark.
That's tricky because you got
There's Gorman there. There's Gorman there, man. Gorman, listen. Yeah, listen. I don't know, man. That's a real fight. That's a real fight, man. That's what I want to see.
I personally think it's a real fight too. I think it's a very good. I rate Gorman. I think Gorman can box, and I think he's got a chin.
I want people to come fight, bro. Like, I saw the Daniel Kaladi.
Well, So, Beats. Let me ask you an honest question. Do you think? I mean, surely Gorman's got a better chance than Kajanu had.
Not much. I don't think he's got much more of a chance.
That's rough. Okay.
Well, Beats, let me say it like this, not in terms of a chance, but it is a domestic rivalry fight, isn't it?
I just don't rate Gorman like that. I mean, I'm not being
See? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, y'all, I look at that, you the boy the same way, bro. I'm saying, I don't rate him, bro. Don't rate him. I'm not rating him.
About making it a paper in 25,000 arena. That's what he said. What?
That ain't doing 25. Frank.
Who's saying that? Who's saying that? Eddie, Frank.
Said I need to put it in a 2025.
Yo, bro. He's done it before, though. He's done it before. Hey, listen. Hey, you know what? Hey, it probably. You know what? Yo, they need to do more promoting for that, Shark. Cause this Daniel's a while doesn't talk, and Nathan, yo, bro, he's just like.
He's not a great talker either. Nathan Gorman's quite sure.
No, bro. Yeah, you need some meat. Put some meat on the bun, man. They need to. There's something. You need to have something. That's not make that fight after. There's not putting that many buns on.
But what's BJ? What's gonna put more? What's gonna get more pay-per-view buzz? That or Wilder against Brazil.
You're funny. You know Brazil.
I can't say that with a straight face. I can't say
it exactly. So why even bring it up? Why even bring it up, man? Why even bring it up? Wilder's a champion. This guy's a prophet.
Dude, the 65. No, 65 bucks for that.
Who else is on this card? Is Liam Williams on this card and Anthony Yard?
Yard's on the Anthony Yard's on the card, isn't it?
Is Liam Williams also on the card?
Where is it? Where are they fighting right now? What part is it? In London? Where is it? It's in England, isn't it? Where is it?
That's actually a good point too. I probably should.
It's at the Royal Albert Hall. I'm 100% sure it's at the Royal Albert Hall, isn't it?
Oh yeah. He's gone back there. That's a classic venue for British boxing, you know.
Yeah, it is, man.
Classic.
Have they said anything about what's going to be on that Wilder Brazil card? Because they better put something on that shit.
Mate, after hearing Wilder on the Boxing Voice earlier today, I don't know what's going on with Wilder.
Wilder? What do you mean?
Wilder's meant to be meeting with the Zone for a multi-fight contract, man.
I know.
He said it on the Boxing Voice.
I was saying earlier. I think.
I brought that earlier on. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. I think I'm not. Now that I hear that he might be doing that, that would actually, in a way, it makes it make more sense that Showtime's trying to make that Brazil fight pay-per-view, because that's kind of them saying, squeezing what money they can out of him on his way out the door.
Why don't you go with the Zone, man? Let's go. Whoever's giving the most money to Simon, let's go with him, man, and let's see what going. Because Al Heyman's still his manager, doesn't change him. Just go with him. Because look, Danny Jacobs still with Al Heyman, so nothing's.
Yeah, that's what no excuses. That's what I've been saying this whole time. No excuses.
Go where you can get the fights, innit? Yeah, go where you can get the fights, man. It's not a biggie. Showtime, if all the fighters on the Zone, go get the Zone in it, and if you want to come back after, but the Zone, everyone's getting at the Zone money. How much did Canelo get? And here we go. Daniel the bar talking now, innit? What's he got to say? He don't really talk too much. Even when I interviewed him, he don't say too much. He loves women though. When I put a woman in front of him, he's talking all the time. Look at him. Yeah, bro. Look, he's yapping away now. Let me mute myself.
That's the heaviest he's weighed so far in his career, bro.
Who, Dubois?
Yeah,
he was
21 with a physique like
that.
Flip it now.
He's a big boy, isn't he? 21, 17 stone 2, 6'4". Oof, he's a big lad.
He was like that when he was like that when he was 16 when I met him. Same, built the same.
He was like 6'2". He was like 6'1", 6'2" at 16, wasn't he?
Nah, he was shorter than that, man. He was like 6 foot, 5'11", 6 foot. When I met him, he was built the same. And I go, and the guy, what's his name? I can't remember. Thingy Dyer. Can't remember his name. Thingy Dyer. He goes to me, he's 16. I said, what? Him? He's 16. He goes, yeah. I was looking at him, bro. I couldn't believe it, bro. Later, and they brought him for sparring. Derek Shaw was getting ready for Fury 2, and they brought him for sparring. And Derek just like, yo, what's he in here for? He's a boy. He's cutting done, innit? We put him in here for. There's a little boy, man, because he's just stiff and slow, innit? Because how's that going to get ready for Fury? He's too short. Get him out of it. It's the same height as me. Bro, Derek ran him out the gym, bro. Yeah, bro. And the dad was asking him to sign with him, bro. Dad wanted him to sign. Because Frank Warren was always in the gym them times there. It's deep, That don't let him run out. Look at him. He's all right. Frank Warren's talking shit right now, innit? What's up with Frankie? Appreciate it, saying. Let me have a listen.
I'm going to have a listen to this myself.
Frank hyping it up, yeah? Yeah, all right. Yeah. Getting well, right? We're ready.
Yeah, old Fisher said he's right though. He said he needs more building. He's right about that. He's right, but at least he knows they need more building. It's right, man. You can't put them in there now. Dread to kill the gate, man. They need more building. Or bouncy over there. Can't put them in right now. They need to have better opponents to say they get in there, man, to do something.
Yeah, you can't. That's why I'm laughing at the Wilder Brazil thing. How are you going to take that big of a step backwards?
So
how are you going to take that big of? Hang on one second. How are you going to take that big of a step backwards from the Fury fight and try and charge almost the same amount of money?
Nathan needs a good perform, a really proper before he goes on paper. He does.
Anyway, what Frank just said there, didn't Frank just say that he needs to give them both more fights and then build it towards the end of this year, beginning of 2020?
Is that what he said?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Go ahead. What are you saying, Beats?
You just stopped the guy who Nathan went the distance with. So Daniel's doing
but we're talking about putting bums on seats and money. Like you already said already, he's not filling out a stadium. That fight's not going to do that.
And that's styles make fights part of that.
Yeah, that's technical stuff.
Like Dillian went the distance with what's his name, Dave Allen, wasn't it?
You know what? There you go. That's the one you need to get in there. Put them in. Put one of them in with Dave Allen, and let's see what's popping. Let's see what's going on.
Put one in with Dave, the other one with Pricey. Put the other one with
put one of them in with Malik. What's it, King Scott, bro? Put one of them in with him, bro. Come on, man. Let's get it cracking.
Malik retired. Come on, man.
I'm gonna say one thing. Both of those guys could knock out Malik Scott, but both of those guys could actually lose on points to Malik.
You think Malik?
Nathan Gorman ain't knocking out Malik Scott.
I'm telling you, bro. Malik's on his bike, bro. You're gonna have to find him. You have to find Malik.
You're gonna struggle to find Malik, man.
You're gonna struggle. Both of them are gonna struggle. Malik gonna pepper the two of them. That's what you put them in with. Put him in with Malik. Put him in with Dave Allen, and let's see what's going on. You need to put them in with people that they want to see. Like, yo, this guy's connected to that guy. That guy's connected.
Okay, but EJ, is that where do you draw the line between? Where do you draw the line between? Okay, this is gonna. Let me finish. Where do you draw the line between? Okay, this fight will help in terms of hype versus this fight is what my fighter needs in terms of development.
Perfect.
As a fighter.
That's a good point. But listen to this, right? I got one for you, and let's get it done. Buddy, Joe Joyce, bruv. Let's put Joe. How many belts? He got the British and Commonwealth, whatever he's got. Put Joe Joyce in with one of them two, and let's see what's popping, bruv. Come on, let's get it on. Joe Joyce is old. He's Olympian. He's got the British belt or whatever belt, Commonwealth belt. And if you're going progression, shouldn't they go to Joe Joyce first?
We both know what the problem there is. He's got that damn Abel Sanchez on that bullshit.
Abel will be on it. Abel, you think Abel wouldn't say come and
Abel don't even want to fight. Abel don't even want to fight Ortiz yet.
Tell you what, yeah.
He wants Ortiz. You want to wait till Ortiz.
Nathan Gorman ain't Luis Ortiz.
Listen,
but I'm just obviously not. But you get my point. Or you know how hesitant Abe is to step guys up.
Yo, Joe Joyce is gonna punch up Gorman, yeah, and he's gonna give Daniel Dubois trouble, bro. That's what I'm saying, innit? But that's them three.
I'd like to see both of them against Tom Schwartz.
Yeah. Oh, listen, don't you think no one's even mentioned? Don't you think them three should fight, and then whoever out of that then should go on? Whoever out of that should go on. That's how it should be, man.
I'm not so sure about Joyce. I mean, I think he has potential. I think he has potential.
No, Doc, we all know you don't like Joyce. You keep bringing him up anytime anyone mentions something. You're like, well, when Joyce was fighting Stavern, he needed to go to the body. You've been saying that all week.
A couple weeks ago, but yeah. It was horrible. It was horrible. So, like you said, glaring.
Hey, tell me about Liam Williams and who's Liam Williams going to get Joe? What's it, Mullender or something? Who's it?
Mullender. Yeah.
Who's this guy? Oh, the Williams, bro. Is that the Williams? No, who's this Williams? Is that them three brothers? Is he one of the brothers? Them three brothers, that Williams, isn't it? He is, isn't he? I met them, innit? There was arguing with Floyd, isn't it? It's them man's, isn't it?
Yeah, man. He's pretty sure he's the British champion.
But has he got two brothers? Nah, it's not him. It's someone else, isn't it?
Do you know Mark? You know Mark Heffron, right? He stopped Mark Heffron in his last fight, man. Yeah. That's it. You know what? That's what I was thinking it was. The Whoosh. That's it. There you go. That's the one. That's the other one. The Whooshes. He ain't bad. I think he lost twice to Liam Smith, didn't he?
Hey, what's happened to Flanagan, bruv? What's happened to the Flanagan, the blood clot Flanagan? What happened to him?
Turbo's recharging his batteries, man. Turbo's recharging those batteries.
Yeah, the Turbo, what happened?
He found his level. That's what it was. He found his level.
Yeah. Turbo charged Turbo. Turbo was running things. He lost.
Regis Progress. He lost to Regis on point. I don't think he won a round.
He lost to Morris Hooker before that too, didn't he?
Yeah.
Bruh. So what's going on? Like, you know what's funny, right?
That was good. That was an excellent fight, him and Hooker.
Yeah, but
that was actually really
some
good.
of these guys, some of these guys are like world champions, right? So-called world champions, and you go in against other champions, and all of a sudden you just disappear off the circuit. Not even around, innit? Like, what's going on, bro?
Well, it's something I've been saying for a while, EJ. One loss and these guys disappear, or the fans throw them overboard, and it's like, damn. I mean, talk about, difficulties developing fighters.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be one or two. Yeah, sorry, real quick. It used to be one or two losses was the chance, for the fighter to learn and grow. Now it's end of the road.
Yeah, that's true. Like the thing though for me with Flanagan, is he had like how many like defenses of his world title before Hooker? I think he had like 7 or 8, and he fought nobody. The biggest name he beat was Diego Magdaleno to me.
And I thought he looked bad against the French guy. Who was that? Petro?
You're getting it wrong though. He defended his lightweight crown. He fought Hooker for the light welterweight title.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Oh, that's true. That's true. He did move up to fight.
Petro,
yeah, you're correct.
He struggled with that Petro guy, and who was Petro?
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, Petro. Yeah. He didn't do too well.
Yo, BT, I think that's your sound in the background there. I heard like a commercial. You'll need to mute that.
Okay. That's me.
Yeah, hear it again.
All right. Yeah, man. So Liam Williams next, yeah. Liam Williams.
But Williams ain't bad, man. I thought he did really well against Mark Heffron.
Did he beat him?
So, yeah, he stopped him.
Mark Heffron, yeah.
Mark Heffron ain't a bad fighter. Like, I love watching the British level fights. You know what I mean? They're decent to watch.
They were hyping up Mark Heffron. Were they? I think they were hyping Heffron up, weren't they?
They were, yeah. They were actually talking about him. Like Frank was hyping him, wasn't he?
Yeah.
There's just a lot more enthusiasm. At least it seems that way. There's a lot more enthusiasm for domestic level boxing over there than over here.
Oh hell
Not
yeah,
even
man.
Really comparable.
The Liam Williams Heffron fight, I think, was on the Warrington Frampton card, Beats.
Okay.
So that was for the vacant the British middleweight title. And Williams stopped him.
I remember Liam Williams against Liam Smith, and he was beating Smith, and then he started headbutting him. Man, Smith started headbutting him, and then he made some injuries, and he lost the fight. He went on to lose.
Yeah, he pulled out. I remember that myself. He lost twice to Smith. Yeah. One was a majority decision, I think.
Yeah.
So Williams ain't a bad fighter. Like his only losses in his entire career were to Liam Smith. He ain't bad. One was a majority decision, and the other one was like, as you said, contentious.
It's not world class.
Not world class, but a British level, man.
Yeah, he's competitive. Definitely very. Competitive.
He ain't no slouch at British level.
Not bad.
Do you mind if I ask some of the people in the chat a question?
No, of course not.
What did they think of Dubois' performance tonight against Kijanu? And most importantly, guys in the chat, what do you think of the possibility of Daniel Dubois against Nathan Gorman? Who do you think would win that fight, and where do you think the fight should take place? Let us know. It's always good to see.
Where's Brazil from? Isn't Brazil from the South?
I thought he was from California.
I'm not sure.
Dominic Brazil.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure of that. I thought isn't he from Cali?
I'll look it up. Let's see.
Birthplace, Glendale, California.
Yeah, I'm sure he's from Cali.
He's from Glendale, Doc.
Hey, nowhere from the South then, yeah.
Well, I mean, California is quite far south, even though it's West Coast.
Depends on which part of California, actually. Northern California is actually above the, what do you call it? The median. It's actually
That's
technically north. Big ass place, especially like I said, the West Coast. You got to remember is way bigger. If I remember right, it was geographically way bigger than the East Coast.
Who's coming now? Oh, is that fight, isn't it? That guy looks like the Washers, isn't it? Oh, that's that European. See that guy. That's the guy for the World Boxing Series. He does He's kind of got American kind of accent, whatever. This Beats. He looks like He looks like Garton, innit? He looks like Garton when he fought Weeze, bruv. He looks like a West Ham boy. Yeah, Garton, bruv. Good one, bruh.
Garton was on the card already, and he got beaten up.
Yeah, he got tucked in. You see it?
Yeah.
Oh, you heard, didn't it? You watch it.
Lost some points. You know what I mean? No defense.
The guy coming to the ring. The guy coming to the ring looks like Pricey to me.
Oh, them man. You see them man there? Them man. That's good for small hall shows. That when they come into see the thing is, yeah, and like we discussed, yeah. There's TV fighters and there's small hall shows. Like you know the ones there, but they have great small hall fights, yeah. But when they come into the big stage with the lights and the cameras, it's only a few perform. That's why like them guys, you get paid the big bucks, man. You know what I mean? Every time they stepped up. Yeah, go ahead. On the big
someone
lights,
in the chat just let us know that Spence versus Garcia is on ITV4 next week.
Oh, beautiful. Thanks very much. What's his name? If you can say his name.
Boxing Killers TV.
Big up Boxing Killers TV. Man.
That's fantastic.
That's fantastic, isn't it? I see. Well, hey, go now, Heyman, if you like, mate. He's giving us free stuff, mate. Giving us free.
We got Spence Garcia on ITV4. We had to pay for Anthony Durrell, but we got this for free.
Oh boy!
I gotta imagine.
I paid for now. Hold on, I paid for that was a Eubanks as well. I paid for it, you know. I paid my little money for it. I support the Eubanks. I paid that.
Surely,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, surely you guys are gonna get the Wilder Brazil for free.
Yeah, probably.
But probably. Use the I see this referee. He does all the amateur stuff as well. You know that referee. He does the what's he do for the amateur? He does the announcement. That guy's name's Bob Williams, isn't it? He does the announcements for a lot of the amateurs. He probably do. We got a dinner show this week in Crickwood Boxing Club. He'll probably do the announcing there. But anyway, yeah. Hey, big up, man. Big up to Al Heyman giving us the free. All the people in the zone, they get in America. Like if they sign up their £10, they get everything free as well. They get everything free, man. Like now is happy with the zone, bro. Them men are happy with the zone package, boy.
Yeah, long as they don't pull the bullshit like they did with the White Chisora 2 thing again.
I mean, if I had that, it's to me kind of man with Box Nation when Box Nation started. It started off at £10, and then all of a sudden they started changing it up. As soon as they got enough subscribers, they start changing it.
As long as I'm getting 2 or 3 like Jacobs Canelo caliber fights every year, it's worth it.
It's good
because
isn't it?
It's worth them. Yeah, well, think about it, $75 times 3.
Well, that's for your subscription fee. Do you know what I got for my subscription fee on subscription TV last year? I got Lucas Brown and Dillian White, and I got Amir Khan against Le Greco and fucking Samuel Vargas. They were the 3 most high profile.
What, you talking about Sky? On Sky, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sky.
In the end, I think we were talking when we talked about it, because your subscription works at, what did you say, about $40 a month? Right?
More. My subscription's €45 per month at £40.
Yeah, over here it's about 25. I would say, depending on what kind of package you get, or like even if you get just like the bare bones and Showtime, you're looking at $20-25. But then the pay per view is more.
Dubois fought yet?
Yeah,
man. He punched him up.
He knocked him out in the second round.
Wasn't that good, man? The knockout was weak.
He did what he had to do, man. He did what he had to do.
Weak, man.
It only took him 2 rounds, EJ. What do you want?
He look good or just...
Nah, man. He didn't look good.
Well, who's that?
I'll tell you what I saw. I saw Dubois jab him, mix it up to the body. Kajanu tried to trade with him and got stopped.
Where do I know Kajanu from? I know
if you want to hype that, if you want to make that good,
he got knocked out in 2 rounds by Luis Ortiz, and he went the distance with Parker.
Yeah, Kajanu, that was his sparring partner, wasn't
it?
Yeah, sparring. That's right. That's what he did.
That was Joseph Parker's sparring partner. Yeah.
Who's that? Is that the Ingle brother? That's Dominic, innit? Dominic's with that guy, innit? The Ingles, innit? So this guy's got his Ingle fight style. He gonna move around and shit. Bob Williams, you know. Bob's a hard nut from East London. Like, he don't rest around. Oh, Bob's a hard nut, bro.
These guys got more tattoos than the heavy metal band.
Oh, hold on. Liam Williams, he's from Wales. He's from Wales, you know. The guy's from Wales.
Yeah, man, he's only lost twice, and both of them were to Liam Smith, and they were both contentious decisions. One was
what weight class is this what
this middleweight. This is middleweight, 160. This is for the British middleweight title.
Oh, really?
Williams is the champion. Okay. Yeah, he stopped Heflin in his last fight, man. He beat Mark Heflin.
Belt, wasn't it?
Oh man, middleweight division must be doomed, man. Back in the day,
am I way ahead of you guys? I'm a minute into the first round already.
I'm on 132, 130, sorry, 230, 239.
Doctors feel like one of them cards Anthony Crawler finna take over, man.
Go place.
Yeah, Liam sound a whole lot like Crawler these days, man. I ain't lying to you, man.
Yeah, this looks like it's getting the distance, man. I'm getting testicles, man. This is getting the distance.
Nah, I gotta take that back. Liam, which one? Liam Smith came over here, and that fight was fucking Jaime. I gotta say that. Yeah,
it wasn't bad. It wasn't terrible.
If Crawler want to put one of them on, I watch it, but I don't know if Crawler's capable.
So far, Williams looking reasonably useful, checking the guy off, right hook, right hands to the body.
Yo, bro, this is funny, you know. This guy's nervous, bro. Look how he's holding on, letting the guy rest on his neck. This guy's nervous, man. The guy with the tattoos. Yeah,
they both got tattoos. Both got tattoos.
Nah. The prominent tattoos. The one with the most tattoos, right?
One's got his entire. We both got their torsos covered. We mean the prominent tattoos.
Yo, bro, one's got tattoos on his fucking dog's funny. His arm and his shoulder down to his arm. Come on, dog. Yo, not playing. Yo, bro, like this dude's just nervous, bro. Look how he's fighting. Just you know, remind me of.
Guy in the black trunks getting peppered, man.
Yeah, that's what. You know, remind me of Cheeseman. Don't bring Cheeseman.
Oh yeah, this is a bit like Cheeseman getting punched up by Sergio's guy.
Yeah.
It's simple. Yeah. Williams just keeps jabbing away. I like that right hook to the body, taking himself offline. Left hook to the body, right hand.
Is what's the name playing to fight for a title after this? Yard playing for a fight for a title next?
No, man. Y'all just can hang around, bro, waiting for them.
No, he's probably defending one of the many different color belts he has, like the silver, green, yellow.
Man, Yard's whole thing is Yard's only had 12 fights. He's only had 12 fights. That's it, man.
What are you talking about?
He's only had 12 fights.
He's had 12 fights against TBA.
It's talking about what the trainer says. The trainer says. That's what the trainer says.
McGregor just countered him up. How many fights he had? He's had 12 fights against TBA alone.
How many fights he had?
As a pro?
Yeah, you're questioning me. So how many fights has he had? If you're questioning me, how many fights he got?
17.
Yards had 17 pro fights.
He's 17-0 with 16 knockouts. Google it.
Why do you keep saying? Why? No. I'm not going to Google it. If you don't have to Google it, don't get rude down. I'll have to spank you.
And I'm not joking.
That was me trolling, bro. That was me trolling, bro.
Spank you out here. Yeah, has he got? Yo, man, this guy, bro, like, if he's only had that many fights, that's what they keep saying. He's young and that, like, bro, he's not going to get stepped up again. He's just going to continue getting a payday.
I'm saying he had an epic fight series with TBA, bro.
He's 17 fights in and he hasn't even fought at British level. The highest level he's fought at is Southern area. He's fought at Southern area. He hasn't fought at European level. That's the thing. He's fought at the WBO European level. He ain't fighting for that EBU title. He hasn't gone in there with anyone who's ranked in the EBU.
We know this already. This is what we're saying. So Doc asked the question, who's he going to fight? And Low Place asked the question, is he going to fight for a title next? So to answer Low Place question, probably no. No. There you go. That's it. No.
I hope he steps up. That's all I want to see from Anthony Yarde. I want to see him step up. That's all I want to see.
Williams might have what's his name on the verge here. Down he goes. Oh, shit. Right up at the trouble.
He got that Cheeseman. The uppercut was beautiful. He got that Cheeseman, didn't it? That Cheeseman work.
Yeah. He's going to put it on up here. You'll see it in a second, EJ. He tried to run out to him after that. What hand? Down he goes. That's it.
No, he's down. No, that's it. No, he went flat on his face.
One punch, EJ. He comes out of the corner, lands one punch. You'll see it in a second.
Yeah.
It's
He was done from time. Yeah. He's fine. Yeah, let's see the yard fight. Yeah, that was horrible, man. That was horrible.
One punch he beats. He comes out of the corner. You'll see it in a second.
I'm still watching. That
was horrible, man. That was horrible. Bob, you need to be ashamed of yourself, mate. Bob, I'm gonna have to talk. I will with Bob tomorrow, mate. Yeah, a word with him, bro. That was horrible.
Holy shit,
man. Yeah, it was horrible, isn't it? That's
American stuff.
I'm nowhere near it right now. I'm just watching you. Oh my god! Left hook here.
Yes. Yeah, it's a true knockout. That's a true knockout. True knockout. That's horrible.
No, it was a left. Wait, no, horrible, he's back up. This guy's back up. One punch. Overhand right. Oh, he's out. He just ran. Oh,
he flattened him out proper, bro.
It was horrible.
Oh my god.
What is he? He's complaining at the referee. You know. See, I told you he was complaining.
Yo, fair play to Williams, though. Fair play to Williams.
Now, Williams complaining at the referee. He's complaining to the referee.
Nothing wrong with that stoppage over here. What are we talking about, EJ?
No. He's complaining that the referee. He should have stopped him on the first knockout when he fell on his face.
I think he should have. I'm being honest. I thought he was out. I would have waved that off there and then.
Yeah, when he fell on his face. That's what I'm saying. He's blaming the referee.
That's why I said the left hook. I was like, no, he knocked him out with a left hook, and then I'm like, at 8 seconds, the dude got up. I'm like, wait, what? And then the dude gets flattened.
Flat on his face. Horrible, man.
Yo, I actually agree with him. He should have stopped.
Like I said, that was an American stoppage, wasn't it?
Yeah. What, the 60s, 1960s?
Does anybody know? I don't know where I heard this. I heard it today. I'm not too sure. Is Travis Reeves trained by Hasim Rahman?
Yeah.
He is? Ooh.
Oh, yeah, Beats, you were talking about that because he trains.
Beats, you were talking about that in your news roundup, weren't you? You were talking about that in your news roundup. You were talking about Michael Hunter, and you were saying how, like, Yar definitely need to watch himself tonight.
Yeah, I think he does, man. Because, you know, when you hang around guys like Rutland, then, you know what I mean? Like, the man ain't joking. You know what I'm saying? They expect you to perform. You can't.
Yeah, Michael Hunter's put hands on guys when they come over there.
Rutland, you know how Rutland teach him defense? Rutland got in the ring and says, well, if you ain't going to listen, when you know you get hit by me, you're going to use defense. And he says that. And the guy said, yeah, that's a look. When Ruckman going to throw hands, yeah, he uses defense. The
Ruckman hits hard, you know. This guy should have been in there, you know. He does hit hard. I see him against.
And if you're a light heavyweight getting hit by Hasim Rahman,
yeah, Corey Sanders, man, he fucked up Corey Sanders' day. That was a wicked. Oh, look at the uppercut. Ooh, left hook. Let me see. Now he should have. Look at this.
Yeah, 100%. That's American stoppage all the way, bro. American stoppage all the way.
Yeah, look at this. Look at the left hook. Yeah, he fell on his face, man. The fight should have been over. The thing is, Bob knows that. And look at Bob letting it go on. Even the fight is like, what the fuck you let it fight for? He actually put his hand up. Oh, straight right through the guard. Yo, bro. What the fuck? Yo, and he went to complain to
EJ over here. Nobody would say shit.
He complained to Bob. I told you about Bob, though. Yeah. Bob's a hard East London dude. When he talks, yeah, fucking guy. That man are hard, man. He's not stopping that thing and let you get laid out properly. That was horrible. He should have been stopped. He laid out on his face, man.
He got laid out proper, all right. He flattened him, man.
I talked to Bob. When I talk to Bob, he growls. You know, I talk to that guy. He growls. You know, he actually growls. What are you doing? Fuck that shit, bro. That guy, he let that guy get killed out here, man. That was horrible.
That was beautiful KO. Come on, man.
Nah, I don't like that stuff. It's unnecessary. He fell on his face, man. You know what I mean? I was saying the same thing when. Nah, you're evil. Doc, you're evil. Doc's evil.
Like Anthony Farnell a little bit, man.
Or Anthony Farnell? The guy was outclassed from the start. The guy was fighting like Cheeseman. Look at that right hand straight, jab straight hard. The guy come out like a cheeseman.
He was getting schooled. He was getting schooled.
You know why that? You know why that is? That's to do with the trainers. The trainers, he ain't got no idea. He came in, the occasion got to him.
He's one of the tuck up guys, isn't it?
You know what? Yeah, tucking. Dig. What's that one? Dig your feet in the canvas. That's the term they use. Dig your feet in the canvas All that weight bullying, he's big at the weight. He's big at the weight. Yeah, mate. All that stuff done got your skill set. Where you move your head, man. TikTok. There you go. Here comes the announcer. It's horrible, man. That's the stuff. It's the fight. Let's go hospital. Go hospital, man. Check his brain after, man. Your brain. That guy. I would, man.
Who got beat up?
You see, Bob's got the same thing with Dillian, you know. He talks like
the Mullender guy got flattened out. You missed it, low place. That was. They talk about UK stoppages. This was an American stoppage.
He defends his British title, isn't it? That guy's getting some easy. That guy gets easy defenses, man. Frank should have got some easy. Frank Giuliani should have. He should have got some easy defenses as well.
Low place. He knocked him down once, and he came out of the corner and landed one right hand. That was it. Ironed him out.
Yo, how many amateur fights did Johnny Nelson have?
A lot.
I heard it wasn't many.
Probably not that much.
I had quite a lot. He turned pro late though, you know. Turned pro late.
I heard that Johnny Nelson turned pro with like 3 or 4 amateur fights.
He lost his first 3 fights.
Yeah, and he didn't have an extensive amateur background. I heard it was like 3 or 4 amateur fights.
I don't think he had that much amateur fights.
Yeah. So why do they talk about Yard having 12 amateur fights as though like that's a significant thing? There's a lot of guys out there who've turned pro with only 2 or 3 fucking amateur fights.
Make excuses for a minute.
Thing is, yeah, it's the skill set of the man, innit? He looks like a top skilled fighter, and they want to see him against the best. And they talk top as well. If they weren't talking what they would be talking, or are they talking? Or maybe other people are talking. But his skill set looks like he's a high level pro, and you want to see him against top talent.
How old is he? Also, how old is he? How old is he?
He's 27. 27.
Okay, so he's pushing 30, man. He got time to wait around.
Listen, Mike Tyson was champion at 20. I can keep Joe Louis. I can keep going down. Ali, I can keep going on. They were champions in the early 20s, man. So I don't know where my man's going, trying to hold that man until 30. The older you get, the less, as you see with Adonis. One minute. Yeah, the older you get, your recovery time, is shorter. Like that's why you start boxing when you're young. When you get hit, you need to recover quick and fight back. So if you get older, you can't recover how you can when you was younger. I mean, he's in shape in that, but the guy who's 20 and his recovery time's quicker, he can pull it on you, as you saw. Adonis Stevenson. Go ahead, Doc.
I was just going to say, and some of the guys you named, they not only did they start younger, but they still had extensive amateur backgrounds.
Oh yeah.
I mean, there's no excuses, you know.
Yeah. Well, you see, hey, listen, it's not how you start, it's what? How you finish. So that's it. Yeah. We can talk about Johnny Nelson, but he's the longest reigning WBO or the longest reigning cruiserweight champion of all time. Yo, how many defenses? Was it 20? 20 was it? 20 defenses? 18 was it?
Y'all just gonna be like the savior of slick black fighting, or the straw that broke the style back, man. That's what they like. He in line for that right now.
Look, place, what the fuck?
I tell you, man, ain't too many of them around, man. Ain't too many of them toting titles. Y'all just gonna be like he like the big pretty with the pretty pad work and stuff. If it don't work for him, it's time to make some changes, man.
Well,
listen, bro.
I think boxing is an ongoing process, man. Like you got to be able to fight a few styles. I think.
Yeah, time to have them adjustments ready. It can't be just trying to pat with your elbow to flick a punch down, man. It's getting rough out here, man.
I think it's like any other sport. It's like I think you're probably both saying in a way that styles come in and out. They phase in and out. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's kind of a cyclical deal.
I'm glad that fight was finished early because I wasn't looking to see 12 rounds of that rubbish there, man. You know what I mean? That guy was obviously overmatched. That was horrible. Frank's not in the business, of putting guys in to have these guys get beat, you know. Frank will make sure they do what they're supposed to. Lay down, bro. Go on. He knocked my guy out. What more can he do? You know what I mean? You know, Frank. Frank's deep, bro.
And the truth about styles is my opinion, anyways, is far more important than particular styles is the matchmaking. You got the right
Hey,
matchmaking. Whatever, it doesn't really matter what style you're dealing with if you have the right matchmaking. And if you got the wrong if you got bad matchmaking, it doesn't really matter what style you're dealing with.
Look at Yard though. He in the division where any given night, like man, that's like
Well, listen to this.
That's not my point, Lopez.
Hang
on, hold on. I'm talking about in what I assume you mean in terms of entertainment value. What really the most important thing is matchmaking. If you want fights to be entertaining, if you got poor matchmaking, at the end of the day, it's not going to matter much.
Look who Beterbiev has to fight. You're going to have to fight somebody, or the fans going to quit coming. Like every style
that division's tough, man. That division's tough, though. But listen to this.
To fight that guy who gave Marcus Brown that ass whooping on PBC.
Listen to this, right? As you know, people fighters out the Kronk gym, yeah. When you like in the Kronk gym, you knew what you was getting when you fight a guy from the Kronk gym and the pro. You know what you're coming into. So when you sign that contract, again, it's the same thing in the amateurs. There's top three amateur clubs in England, yeah. Islington, Stonebridge, and I can't remember the other one. Islington, Stonebridge, another one, right? My club, yeah, Crickwood or whatever, they rank like probably like the top bottom of the club. When they asked my guy called me not too long ago. He goes, I'm thinking of matching our guy against Stonebridge. I goes, don't even look their way. Goes, keep moving. Don't even. I see how the way they train. They murderers. West Ham, all them top clubs, Repton. Stay away from them. Because the training, what they train like fucking savages. They train like the pros. And this is what you see in this boxing. It's how they train and whatever. Yard is very quick, but at the end of the day, we want to see him and see his level of skill against a high level opponent. And as of yet, bro, none of us can say that the guys they're fighting are that good. They're all falling over like a pack of cards, man. Let's put them in with someone in it.
EJ, is your club the one with in your club the one that got the green and the yellow, right?
Yeah, that's
like your thing. You know what that looks like? It looks like the old Seattle Supersonics logo. It does.
You're funny.
I'm not bullshit.
Yeah, I remember.
Supersonics logo, bro.
Yeah, we got. The logo keeps changing. We got yellow and thing, and then we got like black and red as well. So we got a couple of.
I'm talking about the circular yellow and green one. The circular yellow and green one. That one looks like the old Sonics logo.
Yeah. You know when I talk to Tunde Ajara now, so they got 3 different pad men, right? So Tunde right now has got him on the pads right now. As you can see in the dressing room, and another guy, the big mustard guy, he comes in and does his style, and he learns 3 different styles. There we go. He's making his way to the ring. Oh, they got advert actually, right? He got 3 different styles, and goes each of them bring a different style. Because Tunde said, if it was just me training him, I'll be worn out. So I need a break. So he brings the other guy in, and he keeps it going. Keeps it going. But you know, as I talked to Mr. Bashir, I don't know if Beats was there, but Mr. Bashir said pad work. He said in the whole body of boxing, it represents 5% of boxing, and this is I take that literally. He goes, the only pad work he does, is that this is the combination you want to see in the fight. So the pad work he's doing with Tunde, you want to see that and replicate into the fight. But I've been saying that you got the old school hitting the bags and all the other work what goes with it. So we'll see if Yard. You might look good in the pads, but as you know, people are not going to stand there and let you hit them in the face. Unless you're fighting them kind of potatoes.
They don't double up punches on the same side with them pads. They treating these fighters and fooling their people throwing right hand, left hook, right hand, left hook. No, man, some people gonna double up that damn left hook high and low. They never do that shit. Adrian Broner looks like the greatest man in the world on the pads, but next thing you know, they start doubling up punches from side to side. He don't know what the hell going on, and that's why. Like he used to rolling this way, rolling that.
You're saying that, but he's a full-weight champion already. He's been a champion, bro. Like
he is, but
I'm saying, he's no prospect, though. He's on the slide though. Like, he's on the slide though. So the slide, go ahead, Beats.
He's been on the slide since he stepped up. He never slid in. That's the problem. He never slid in.
Well, you know what? He stepped up and went against a higher weight class. Maybe in his weight class at lightweight or 140, he would have been better. But he's too arrogant and is big-headed, and he ain't doing what Terence Crawford is doing. Terence Crawford is doing the right thing. He's taking his time, like what Floyd doing what he has to do, moving up weight classes and beating who's in your weight class step by step. That's what you're supposed to do.
Would just let his hands go. I wouldn't mind him losing fight. It's just like he just punks out.
He's on the slide now. It's not the same guy no more, man.
We were talking about the pads the other day, and they made a good point, right? Pads is good, but when you use a real one of them old heavy bags, and you hit it changes, like your bones have to adjust to the thing.
Thank you. Yep. That's right.
Longer you keep doing that, and you start doing press ups. Then you can really start fighting. I mean,
you get your strength. That's hitting that heavy bag. Yeah, And Don Charles Don Charles's gym. He's got a heavy bag like Sonny Liston. You know that big one. He has that there for Derek. It's like Don told me what he put in it. So he's a big heavy bag, yeah. And Derek has it in there in that gym, yeah. And he was pounding it up, bro. But I'm telling you, when I saw Andy Josh hit that same bag, I saw that thing having dents in it, bro. I was like, yo, man, that's that. Don was showing me on his little phone because when Andy Joshua used to train for Don Charles's gym, when John Charles, I think it was just after he won a gold medal, he was whacking that thing, and that's where you get all that power and grit. Like Beat said,
from the resistance, isn't it?
Yeah,
The
pad. The pad. As you see Manuel Stewart, the pads are like a finish up. It's like all after you've done all that groundwork, all that hard work, the pads is like, this is the punch I want you to throw in this fight. So the trainer.
That's more. It's more reflexes, isn't it, EJ? No.
Well, it's more to do with like the trainers looked at the opponent and they say the opponent's a southpaw. So now these are the punches I want you to throw, and only these punches. Because if you know it's inspiring, when I got sparring with the fighters I got, yeah, I tell them each round I want you to work to a game plan. So this round I want you to do this because it's inspiring. And if they don't do what I tell them, you know what I do? Get out the ring, bruv. I tell them to get out, stop the sparring, and I kick them out. So bruv, you coming in to embarrass me. You go to work to the game plan. Because in the pros, it's the same thing. You work to what the trainer does you, and then the fighter will see success. As long as the fighter follows what you're saying and believes in you, and that's nothing but trust, then it should work. But if they don't, then obviously they start getting hit. I go, well, you're not doing what I asked you to do. That's why you're getting hit. And then the pad is like a finish up to say, these are the combinations I want you to do. As we see Roger, when Roger used to have Floyd, he used to say, yo, these are the punch I want you to throw in this fight only, and don't throw it. And Floyd will always tell you after the fight. Roger said, I don't really look at my opponents. Roger tells me, just throw these combinations and it'll work in the fight. And that's what happens. And that's what the pads are there for. They'll finish it up just to show you what happens in the fight. And people use them as this is my opponent. Every throw a punch I'm going to throw, I'm going to land. And you get in there, you're like, yo, I'm not landing. But no, of course not, man. No one's going to stand and let you hit them 3 times in the face. You're crazy. Yo, you're going to have to work your way in there, man. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. We'll see what Yard does in this fight. Because another thing about Yard, yeah, he covers up now. He's got a really good left hook, but his work rate is very slow for someone that age. His work rate is, he don't throw that many punches, man. Feels like at least about probably like under 20 around at least. Most of them he's just catching and walking you down. No, not that many, man. He's working. He's a sharpshooter. What Yard is a sharpshooter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if he get beat up, I want these coaches to start telling these dudes get their damn hands up. Like I'm sick of.
You put him in against a volume puncher. You see,
telling the guy that the shoulder is as good as a guard. Your shoulder is not a damn guard. You ain't.
Beterbiev and them guys, yeah. But if you look at the division, yeah, Beterbiev would give him hands. The guy who beat Adonis Stevenson would give him trouble, bro. All them guys there, because they throw hands and they're busy and they can club, bro. You're not gonna be able to fend off them. They're in shape. So they're just going to keep piling on the pressure. You can't rely on that defense you're doing all that time. You're going to have to come out that shit and put hands on people. And his volume is not high enough. It's just simply not for my liking. And this is why I feel Tunde doesn't push him. He doesn't want to put him up in that higher level because, you know, I'm telling you, as he's getting older, the dipping is dipping. You know, he looks good. He's a model and everything, yeah. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but we'll find out, innit? Against a better opponent, we'll find out.
I know your shoulder ain't a damn glove. That's what I know. I know your elbow you can extend that arm up to get even higher blocking. You can take that shoulder only so
17
high.
and
The
0, bro.
shoulder not coming up over your nose. So this damn shoulder roll shit, and you fake Floyd Mayweather's. It's time to cut it out. It's time to let it go.
What do you mean fake?
See what no place to say? When the little sparring, I didn't do pre-boxing. I came forward. Came forward to hit hard. Yeah. That's what I did.
It's easier to do. It's easier to get respect than to sit out there and say, I'm never going to let you find it. Yeah, you get your respect and you make a man do what you want to do. And you find yourself in a good place. You sitting out there begging for a guy's respect on the back foot. You might get your face busted. Like
the most underrated punch.
The white guy at the top of the mat when I was a kid, he said, look at you, look how you built. You fucking get stuck into him like, yeah. And that's why you told me get stuck.
You see? You done what the trainer told you to do, and then you had success. Exactly. If he said to you getting stuck in, and you're like, well, I'm not too sure, you know, he looks a bit big. I'm not too sure. You see what I'm saying? If Beast didn't believe in what the trainer said, then you would have got hurt. But the trainer told you what to do, and you went and done that. That's what it's supposed to be, not the other way around. And this is what I'm saying. You got guys out here second guessing their trainer, and now you're gonna get clubbed up. Yeah, you deserve it. You deserve to get clubbed up. What are you saying to get punched up?
He would tell people like tall guys to do the same thing. So I see tall guys get whacked up. That's the only thing. That was the only problem.
Yeah, I don't like people to tell a tall dude you can't come forward.
The most important
I
thing
don't
is
like
trust. That's the most important thing is trust.
But that's the thing. That's the thing about knowledge, yeah. When I listen to Angelo Dundee, he said, when you got a tall fight, you make him fight tall, or short fight, you make him fight squat. As one thing, yeah, and that's the thing about knowledge, yeah. I teach my fighters, whoever's in front of me, I let them work to their strengths, not their weaknesses. How the heck you got a tall fighter and you making him fight like Diego Corrales, bro? Diego wouldn't have got half as much hits as he did if he fought the way he was supposed to fight. But he was good in fight, though. Diego was good. Diego was good.
It depends on what knowledge you're being taught. Like you try and tell when I took Shidoru, you try and tell Master Pinor that your elbow ain't defense because it's all counter strike. It's all counter strike. But the way he taught it, you know what I mean. You trusted it.
Yeah, but boy, you see this box here, the sort of training
for my ribs, and that's it. Everything else, that shit is a check, and I'm not trying to block. I don't get these dudes trying to block a jab with their elbow. Are you fucking kidding me? You got a good hand and a glove, right? What are you doing? You trying to check a jab?
But you see this sometimes. Yeah, but
I will say this. Like you're talking because the defense is everything's all side on in martial art, or was side on in Shidoru when I was talking, anyways, and the elbow is like second line of defense. You're right. Your first line of defense is your lead hand and your lead foot. Mm-hmm. That's where you draw the line in the sand in terms of them coming forward.
What's that?
What's wrong with blocking the jab of the elbow?
No, I'm just saying some of these dudes get in the shoulder roll and they don't use their backhand. They be trying to check shots with their elbow like bring it up from this position. I'm like, dude. You got
it hurts the hand, you know. But it hurts the opponent.
Yeah, you can bust down. Thank you, EJ. You bust the guy's hand that way.
As far as the body shots, I agree. That's your first line. Your elbow should be down.
Look at the opponents. Look at the top four. You got Sergey Kovalev, Dmitry Bivol, Alexander Gvozdyk, and you got Arthur Beterbiev. These are the fucking guys waiting for him, bro. Are you nuts? All of them are European, and it's no fucking joke here. Look, Russia. Ukraine, yo, bruv, and they're on it, hands galore. And you know what I mean? And they're fit.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah, y'all doesn't fit well against them guys there. But go ahead, Doc. Go on.
I was just gonna say that the elbow. I was always taught is you like your first line, like I said, you use your hand. Say you're right-handed, right? So you're gonna have your left hand out, right? Mm-hmm. The hand is for whatever they lead with. The elbow. Your elbow naturally, whether usually you're going to block the shot. If you're right-handed, you're going to block the shot to your right. Usually, sometimes often, but usually you're going to block it to your right because it's easier to step to your left. Right? The elbow. Listen, when you real quick, when you slap with your left hand. Sorry. So you slap towards your right. That brings the elbow up automatically to block whatever comes after. That's the point of elbow defense. And like EJ said, in a real fight, in a street fight, if somebody hits you on the elbow with their hand, they're going to break something usually.
Brock setting up. I teach people. Go ahead.
African guy used to teach you to block with the elbows, match up your hands, isn't it?
Yeah, match up your hand. Match up your hand. Yeah. I don't teach that one though.
Top of your head also, by the way.
You said how block a jab with your elbow though. You said a jab with your elbow.
No. I was saying. Let me clarify real quick. Let me clarify the low place. I
was talking about beats. He was asking. He said, what's wrong with blocking a jab with the elbow? Now, if it's a jab to the body, I agree. You close down on it. But I've seen dudes getting their shoulder roll and try to flick their elbow up high as they can.
This guy's American.
Block a jab.
This guy's American, right?
You want ideally you use the hand, yes. Use the hand, not your elbow. The elbow is for whatever comes to two. It's for the two.
This guy's American, right? This guy's American coming to the ring. He's American, low place. You know this guy look like he's from Alabama, bro. He looks like from your neck of the woods.
I ain't even got the card up right now.
He's trying to get you low place found up.
Yo, what's his Shabazz? He's Farrakhan. He's got Shabazz brothers.
Yeah, I don't got the card.
He's got Shabazz.
I'm eating cinnamon rolls and chicken wings and shit.
Yo, apparently Sean Porter missed weight by 1.8 pounds.
He
Oh
probably got
shit!
that shit done.
Man, yeah, so well, he got lost his belt on the scales. Then it looks like, isn't it?
Oh shit!
He got some time to make his scales. Hey,
I
listen,
don't
you
even
know about
believe it.
Hey, you know, hey, talk about elbows on the jab. You don't know about elbows McFadden, bro. Yo, bro, I didn't call him elbows McFadden for nothing, bro. That's what that guy was on, man. Jeez.
I don't believe
You
Well,
know what I'm
Sean
saying?
Porter, man.
And
the other thing is you get tuck your chin, right? For
yeah.
similar like what Beach is saying, because the top of your head is another place where you break your hands in a real fight.
You know, it's fun. I got a lot of guys in the gym, yeah, like turning pro and stuff like that. And I look at a lot of guys turning pro, and I look at them and I say, yo, you're gonna come up proper because, like, a lot of them, yeah. I mean, maybe amateurs is not good for them or pro, whatever. But bro, usually how it works in the amateurs, you achieve something. You win the ABAs, and then you maybe European or you go to European with the World Games, or you go to Olympics. Yeah, a lot of guys are turning pros, yeah. And then when they come against like big promoter, that's why you always sign with a big promoter because they always give you the opportunity what a yard's got. But bro, there's nothing like experience, you know. And this is what Tony's
Hooker's
trying to say.
overweight by
The
5 pounds.
World Boxing Series, yeah, the World Boxing Series level is some harder than some pros, bro. That World Boxing Series is hard, yeah. The Olympics is good. It's good experience, you know. So yard they're trying to bridge the gap, but I
Wow.
can't honestly say, in my opinion, that the level of competition he's facing is not going to get you ready to beat the top 4 in the world right now. If he's waiting
Sean
for them to
Porter,
get old, well, you're getting old. But
Sean Porter
all I'm
got
saying is
2
that
years.
these guys he's fighting are not going to get him ready. These guys are not getting ready for the big time. They're not. They're simply not. He's 17-0.
They got Porter. He over 1.8 pounds. He got an hour. He has 2 hours to
He,
lose
he can
1.8.
make.
And
He can make that.
then Maurice Hooker is over about 5 pounds. They said, God damn.
Whoa,
Damn.
Barrett took. Oh man,
Wow.
yo, damn,
Yeah,
yo, forget that then.
I'll tell you what. If Sean Porter, for whatever reason, can't make weight or can't make welterweight anymore, he's fucked. He
No,
I tell you
ain't
what.
I
beating nobody.
disagree. I
No.
disagree. I
Who the fuck is
disagree.
he? Stop.
Disagree.
Hang on. Who's he beating at 154?
I
Who
think he
worth the
can get
fuck?
up in it,
Who
bro.
worth
I
the fuck is he
disagree.
beating
I
at
disagree.
154?
I
Tell me
disagree.
who he's beat. Tell me who he beat.
Sean
No,
Porter is a fucking that's inside fighting. That don't got no weight
Who does
class
he
where it
beat,
stops at if
Lo?
you doing
Tell me
that.
who he
Jared
beat.
Hurd. Jared Hurd. He gonna beat Jared Hurd,
I
man. Come on
disagree.
now.
Are you crazy? He not beat no
Bro,
Jared
I
Hurd.
But
think Sean
Jared's a
Porter
punching bag,
caused the
man.
gym
Jared's a
all
puncher.
kind of
He's
hell,
slow as
all
well.
kind of trouble.
Yo, man, Doug's
Like, bro,
loving.
Tony Harrison, come on, man, you get
Yo,
inside of
He
that.
ain't beat
this
Come
no
on,
guy's
Tony
man.
Harrison. He ain't beat.
I'm
I don't think he
calling it
beats
now.
Tony Harrison.
Sean Porter is
yo,
A-OK at
yours
154.
not 6 foot, man. Yours not 6 foot, man. He's shorter than that, man. I'm
A-OK
at
at
yard. You ain't 6 foot,
154.
man.
I'm talking about, bro, him and Earl Spence have the best transitional styles up there for what I know about them right now.
They get
The rest
punched
of them
up.
guys as champions or top, no, they can't do 154 in my opinion. They can't. But Sean Porter, man, he could get on them like chest hair, man. Be on their shit like chest hair. His own,
Chest
man.
hair agreement.
Yeah, he on their shit, bro. Sean
Is he
Porter
gonna
on
start
their
making
shit.
agreements
I
with them?
can't wait.
Well, is he?
You know what? I kind of hope he makes I hope he says, our scale was off or something like that, and it's not about his health. The last 4 fights he's been
Let me be
taking
clear.
damn draws off on
It's a
TV.
big if. He's got, like you said, 2 or 3 hours to make it. So it's a big if, to say that if he can't make
Yeah, if
welter
he do
anymore.
make it, I hope he don't show that Jeff Horn showing where Jeff Horn kept missing and Jeff
Oh, here
Horn
we
got that
go.
big sluggish and shit. I kind of hope he come out if he do make it and blow dude out and be like, yeah, it was just my scale. Like Tank didn't have a problem making weight. They had the scale was off. They scale was off by a bit, and that messed them up.
The only guy worth anything at 154, I think Porter would have a chance against, and that's only because he's old. Is maybe Lara. And that's just because he's old.
No.
Dude, he's not beating Tony Harrison. He's not
Bro,
beating Hurd.
Porter
Stop
been
it, bro.
dropping Danny Garcia.
He ain't beating.
I
He
like the
not
fight,
even
man.
beating. He not even beating Heine. He
Go
didn't even beat Heine.
watch him knock out Danny Jacobs in the amateur. Go watch him. See, it doesn't matter how big Porter is. He's a fucking
He's not knocking out Danny Jacobs anymore, bro.
He's a
Jacobs would beat the shit out of him as a pro.
He's just gonna be strong. He's gonna be so much quicker than man 54, man, and he's gonna be rough and low to the ground. Oh my God, I would love to
He
see him.
might be entertaining. He ain't beating none of them guys, bro.
Let me say it like this. Let me say it like this.
This guy's got a good
I would
record,
hate
though.
to
This guy's
coach
got a good
him.
record. He's 17 wins, 7 losses.
No. I'm gonna say
3
this. I
draws
would hate to coach him. I would hate to coach him at 154, but I would also hate to coach against him at 154. That's what kind of opponent he. Any given night.
I'll give you entertaining, but he's not, like I said, who besides Lara, and the only reason he beats Lara is because of age. He's not beating them guys. I care about winning. It's
Yo,
about winning.
Hassan Ratman was there. Hey, Hassan Ratman's there. Yo,
You think he beat
Nothing
who
about
besides? Okay,
entertaining, though, Doc.
slow
It's
play.
all
No.
of
Who
it.
do you
He
favor?
can win the
Stop.
fight.
Yo, let's
You
focus.
favor?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Let's focus on this fight.
yeah, let's look on the fight, man. Yeah, man. Hassan Ratman's
Is
there, man.
Yard
Come
in
on
there
now.
now? Yard in there now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yarden's in there.
yeah. Good, man. Let's
I
talk
gotta
about the
go to my
fight. Yo,
ESPN
bro.
Plus.
What are these
Hey, man.
WBO belts you got? His trainer's holding up like he's a champion or something. What is
All
this?
right, let's hope they
Man,
look.
I like.
In the ring.
God, Sean Porter, 2 pounds over, 5 pounds for the other guy. What the fuck? God.
We got plenty of time for that. That could talk tomorrow, man.
There we
But
go,
right
ref
now, I want to see what the
instructions.
shot do. Oh, you
Oh
guys in
man,
front
y'all
of me,
should have
man.
told me the fight was coming before this. I ain't even got the.
Nah, but you two were getting stuck in. Like, yo, you lucky. You know what I mean, bro? Like,
Yeah, opening
yo.
bell. About to go. Here we go.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Show too much yapping. Lions in the camp.
We
The
don't
Royal
get
Albert
weak.
Hall.
And we're off.
Hey, stamina for sale. That's their motto as well. Stamina for sale.
We don't get weak.
We'll see what
We
they
get
got.
We
what?
are doubling up with the jab.
We get deep.
Lions.
We don't get weak.
Yeah.
We get deep.
They talk a lot of
Listen.
shit. They talking.
Hey, listen. Yeah, talking a lot of shit. Yeah, he looks fucking huge, isn't he?
Reeves
Look at
trying to
they
jab
same
to the
weight
body.
class. Yo, they the same weight class. Look at the size of him. Yo.
Left hook's first major punch landed there by Yard.
Yard, man. He just, I don't know, man. He looks so fucking
Yard
stiff,
laying
man.
back looking for the
You know what?
counter
I
on this.
was talking to the trainer about bodies. Yeah, like guys got a body like a bodybuilder, but not necessarily a boxer. Not like a boxer's build. A boxer's usually lean and supple and flexible, man. Like, his body's
More like
stiff,
more like a swimmer, huh?
Because you know the thing
more
is,
like a
yes,
swimmer.
to get the optimum power, Phelps. To get the optimum power on your punches, you need speed, man, and delivery. Because these punches look like to me they're gonna be pushing. You know what I'm saying? Like you need to be snapping, jump, pop, pop, pop. Like he look.
Well, and also it's also about your endurance, isn't it? Because you get if you're over muscled, you get all that lactic acid.
Well, you see, this is why this guy's out. This is why the guy's getting to him. These guys got faster hands on him because he's
Right hand to the body there, Yard.
Yeah, the guys outspeeding him, but they look like different weight classes, man.
Across
Yard
the
looks
shoulders,
like he's fighting at cruiserweight. This other guy looks like
he's
he's fighting at super middleweight.
Yeah, Yard
the knees there.
Oh, he tried to right. He went to Yard's body.
Yeah, this fight's over. This guy's a different weight class, man. I don't care what they told me. This guy looks small, man.
He looks more like a light heavyweight, doesn't he? Across the shoulders.
Bro, you see the thing is, when you're going against Giant, no one does Jabby's bloody elbow. Jabby's lead hand. Jabby's lead hand. You should jab his lead hand and then you could come over with your own right. You know what I mean? Because his hand's still lying down. You're supposed to jab it, man. You know what I mean?
Arm,
what do people
jab the bicep
and chop it. Yeah, and you chop it down. You keep chopping it each round until eventually you burst some vessels. Remember Mark Rocky used to do that, you know?
From what I'm seeing so far, I have Reeves winning this first round.
I ain't worrying about that, man. He's gonna get cleaned out, but he's just like
not much in
tactics.
Not much in it. About 40 seconds left here on my end.
Yeah, look, he's like,
you're doing a lot of standing off, waiting for the counter.
Look at his hands up. You can't. Listen, going against the elite and see his mistakes, yeah, that he's fighting.
Slow,
bro, against the elites, yo, bro, they're rolling up on you, son.
Left hook.
They're rolling up on you, mate. Yeah, Yard's got a good left hook.
That left hook is the punch for Reeves. That's what you need.
Yard his best punch is his left hook. Yeah, but you see, he's too slow, man. Yard's best punch is his left hook.
Hands look
I call it slow because look at his body.
Left hook was a little bit off though.
He's more
to the end of the round.
Kovalev, and he would try to start walking Kovalev down.
You know what? Yeah, you know what makes you laugh? Yeah. Oh, the left hook was good. Yeah. You know the thing about the pads? Yeah, the trainers make it seem like you're faster because they're hitting the pads towards your hands. You might think you're faster than you are. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all ain't got fast hands out here. That's what I'm saying. He you know what I'm saying? Yo, you see your hands? The way your hands used to have it like a rubber band. The way he used to wind up them shots. Bro, even watching when he fought Duran, yeah, yo, hand speed was sick, bro. Man, hand speed was off the charts, bro. That makes a whole speed turns into power. Trust me, bro.
Holyfield used the bands too, didn't he?
I'll give you all
20 seconds left in this round, and I've still got Reeves winning.
My round's done. My round's done. I ain't worried about it.
He
What was
wobbled.
that,
He
Beats?
wobbled Reeves with something. It looked like he barely caught him and got the.
Reeves is
Yeah,
alright,
the
man.
left.
he just caught him there with a left, just slightly wobbled him. Right.
Yo, see, look at that. He come out with his own look. See, you got to work the man. Look at his muscular arms, man. I ain't getting any working.
Yard
I'm taking out my
You
real.
scorecard
see?
like I always do. I always take out my scorecard. I've
Yeah,
got
that's
Yeah.
cool.
10
Don't
line written.
worry.
We go round two.
It ain't gonna go to the scorecards anyway. But this is the
Look
thing. You
at
see,
back
I
foot. Look
said
at
to you
yard
because
back foot. Look at yard
yeah,
back
no,
foot.
we yeah, this well he knows that, right? But listen to this, right? Because this is what I'm saying. Because he's left hands down, then he's gonna do a punch, but he's gonna come over with a straight right. Bro, yards is expected. See the thing is, yeah, yo, bro, he's got a lot of floor there now. He's got his hands up now. He's respecting that kid's power. Yeah, keep your hands
Look at
up,
back
son.
foot. That back foot flat as shit, man. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but
I don't know,
you know,
man.
you know why? You see that? She's there. You good point. You pointed that out because you know what
Yeah.
that shows you, like there. Yeah, that means he's not using the optimum of his power because you're supposed to rotate that, keep that off the floor, and let that rotate, and that helps in your flexibility of your punches.
Yeah, you want to be able to. You
Yeah.
want to have you want that back foot ready to be able to drop it, so you can pivot offline.
Oh, but
Yeah.
hey, you know what? If it ain't, yeah, you know what? If it ain't broken, you know what I'm saying? You know how
Oh,
they,
it's
you know
gonna
the
be.
old thing is.
It's gonna be. Soon. And,
But
man,
you know another
man,
thing though, Lopez. You know another thing, Lopez. When a lot of fighters fight with on their back, so they fuck.
You right hand by yard. 2:15 in the second. Overhand
Oh, he's
right.
done.
Beautifully.
Yeah, over.
Reeves
Is
is
he
holding
done?
up. No,
Is he done?
No, he's still up.
Nah, he in there. I'm at 126 in the second. They
Yeah,
still
got him
going.
with another right hand.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not even getting my
Lopez a little
scorecard
bit
out.
ahead of me, but
I'm not even getting my scorecard. I know already he's not getting cards already. This guy's there to get yam up in it, and he's American. Yo, we're not that American. We're on our way now, mate.
No, they
Whoa!
I think.
Straight.
left hook to the body again. There, Yard. Yard
No,
needs to go to the body.
listen,
Left
body
hook to the
shot.
body more.
Yeah. You saw it left hook to the body was there. Yeah, this guy's gonna get eaten. He looks like a middleweight, bro. It's like a
Good right
middleweight.
hand from
Yeah,
Travis.
what platform is fight on?
Beats
It's on
on
ESPN
ESPN.
Plus.
Yeah, ESPN Plus.
Yo, man, I'm gonna type this in, man. I need to type this in, man.
Yard see what I'll tell you what I don't like is Yard lets him close the distance too easy. It's one thing if you're gonna use that lead hand as defense, but you can't just let him close down. You can't just let him close down the distance that easy like he's doing right now.
That jab worthless. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'd agree a little bit. The jab's pretty worthless.
I think Yard's having a pretty good round. 101 left on the book.
Now he is. Yeah. Just caught him again with the right hand.
Yeah, man. He's just
Right hand left hook, block right into the chest.
If this Travis Reed dude took
the
an
thing is,
angle
yeah,
on him, he gonna get that first. And he did it earlier. He just didn't work off of it. He gonna get that first.
Yeah,
Yard ain't picking him feet up, man.
Yeah, see how he lets him into the pocket like that. Low place. I agree with you. See, the lead hand is meant to keep him out. Oh, right up on the counter.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
but
don't
he's
mind
strong
if
for
he
him,
gonna
man.
fight on the inside. If he gonna let him get in his chest and show him you don't want to be here, I'm cool with it. But if you don't do nothing from it, it's a deficiency.
Yeah, man. This
Well,
guy's not even.
you'd like to see, because his whole problem, the criticism is step up. So you're kind of looking for development at this stage with Yard. I mean, I get it. He probably doesn't feel like he needs to, be super conscious about pivoting offline and all that kind of thing against this guy.
My man still rocking the braids to the back, man. Damn,
Man,
bro.
he's slow. He's really slow.
The braids to the back,
I
been
told
going
you
for
that
a
already,
minute,
man.
man.
So I'm saying, yeah, he lets
There's a body-
letting the guy close the distance too easy.
Told you about this already, man. I looked at it already.
No wonder they won't fight Buatsi, man. Buatsi you'd get to him too easy.
Buatsi, you think about you see Buatsi will put hands up on him, bro. He'll put hands on him. You know what I'm saying? He'll put hands on him. Who's this guy?
I see Rockbud looks like he's paying more attention to his phone than the fight.
Yeah, he's like, yo, but my boy's getting killed out here. Look at his vets, boy. My man's getting killed out. He fought Nation of Islam, innit? That's what this guy. That's why he's got Shabazz brothers on his thing, innit? Nation, man. Let me see this guy here, yo. But listen. Let me tell you about this guy in the ring, right? His first ever pro fight. Listen to this, right? His first ever pro fight, he lost by a majority decision. His second fight was a draw. His fifth fight, he got KO'd, by some guy called Greg Brady. Then he got a win. Then he got a draw. Then he went on a little spree, got a couple of wins. Oh, he had a good long spree actually. And then he lost that to
y'all mouthpiece out.
What's the ref? I was gonna say, what's the ref stopping the
He
time?
knocked
Calling time
y'all
for?
mouthpiece out, man. I don't know if he spit it out, if he got
Hey,
his
you know what?
knocked
Hey, you know
out.
what? This guy's got all right record. You know, he's got all right. He's been around. You know, he's got all right record.
Oh man, they gotta go to that replay show if he got his mouthpiece knocked out. They're
Yeah,
like, no, I told
who's
him.
Keno Marat? Who's is it? Carl Marat, whatever
Cairo
that. He
Murat.
lost.
He's a dude that fought.
Yeah,
Did he fight like
he got stopped.
Hopkins and a bunch of guys
Yo,
like that? Did he?
he got Yo, he got stopped in the last round of that fight.
Travis getting off with the right hand. Oh,
Yo, this guy,
Right hand to the body, yard.
Yo, this is actually a good fight actually for him. You know,
Still looking for that left hook.
this guy
Oh
won his
yeah, I
last
see
two
it.
fights. You know, hey, this guy's last fight, yeah, his last fight was in January.
Yeah, Reeves got him up against the ropes, pounded away with the right hand.
He's active. You know?
He's the only one fighting in the clinch. Reeves the only one fighting in the clinch.
Yo, I take it back. Yeah, he ain't no bum. Yeah, he's actually fought at light heavyweight the whole of his career, and he's actually fought Marat, and he lost.
I'll tell you what.
He's trained by Hasim Rahman, and I'm being honest. You can see that Rahman's still working. He fights a lot like Michael Hunter, man.
See, that's what he's got to do. Reed's got to throw the 1-2. One shot will get
He hurt. He hurt.
Get around the shoulder.
Oh, right hand, left hook to the body, right hand.
Yeah,
Another lead right hand again. Oh, uppercut by Yard.
Yeah, he done hurt him with a plethora of punches right now. There's about 6 of them that got to him that, you know.
Lead right again.
You see the
uppercut inside.
When a man's afraid of multiple shots, Pat's can't help you, bro.
He looks stiff, you know. The uppercut was good. He looks stiff though. The guy can hit.
It looks like he might have trouble with volume, huh?
You know what he fights like? He fights like old Floyd. He fights like Floyd at the tail end of his career, bro. And this guy's a young guy. He fights like an old Floyd, version of Floyd.
He don't fight enough. He don't fight enough in the clinch, man. He don't throw enough punches in the clinch.
Because he's cherry picking his punches. He fights real slow.
Too selective. Too selective, isn't it?
Yeah, he's a shot. I told you to say he's a pot shooter. He's a pot shooter, isn't it? I mean, look, you see all this stuff here? Listen, you can do this with this guy.
He's getting caught with that right hand a lot.
Yeah, this guy's smart. Right hand a lot. Oh, good body shots, man. Yeah, good body shots by Yard, man. Yeah, he's taking some. You see, Yard realize he's taking some lever in the shot. You know, he's taking some lever in his
big shots here from Yard. Yeah. Big shots.
Yeah, but what I'm looking at is Yard's face. You see, he's a pretty.
I'll tell you what. Did you see how Yard tried to put him in the headlock and he blocked it right there?
Yeah, but he
tried to put him in the headlock. He knew what to do.
Yeah, but what you need
he's
to
a wily character,
Yard,
man.
Yeah, what you need to see is Yarda's not used to getting hit in his face, bro. Yeah, I mean, little pretty boy, isn't it? Like,
well, he don't look like he's used to volume punching either, man.
No, I did say that. Except from the jump. He's doing all right, though. He's doing all right. I'll give him credit. He's doing all right. But listen, he's getting hit more time in this fight. This Philly show he got is listen. It's not bad, and because he's got flaws, man. Oh, he's got flaws getting 10 rounds, bro. This American's right in there with him.
He looks like he hit him with about 5 or 6 clean right hands in that round, and they didn't wobble.
The way he treated him on the inside, it ain't gonna go 10 rounds. The way it was going on the inside,
bro. I'm looking at his resume. Yeah, look at the guy's resume, bro. The guy's resume is tough. He's been tough. He's been pitched in from the start, bro. This guy ain't got nothing to lose, bro. He ain't come over. He's from Baltimore. He ain't coming over to get punked. I'm telling you, bro. This guy's come to fight. He's a tough guy. That's what they needed. They're trying to test him to see how he's gonna.
This is looking like a good fight, man. This is looking like a good choice of opponent.
Yeah, because he's putting hands on him, bro. This is what I wanted to see.
Again, first 10 minutes, first 10 seconds of the first round, third round.
Yeah, but he gonna stick. Yeah, well, he's all right, man. He gonna pitch in there, man. He gonna stay in there.
Left hook. See, but he recovers right away, little place.
Yeah, y'all just ain't stepping in with the jab after and then standing on the inside beating him up. But the moment he do, I think we're gonna get a referee stop.
Well, he don't. Definitely Yard don't punch enough in the inside. He's letting the other guy do all the work inside. He's trying to hold him on.
You know what? Yeah, because he's got short arms and he punches short as well. It's the thing, yeah. Listen, all that muscle he's got. What's beats? Lactic acid start freaking playing around with you, yeah.
Yard needs to be throwing that uppercut inside, though, bro. He needs to be throwing that left hook to the body inside, too. He can't be getting that work on the inside. You get outworked. He's getting outworked because he's got seconds. Getting outworked.
All that muscle's going to turn against you, bro. All that muscle bodybuilding shit you've been doing is going to turn right against you.
That's a nice body shot from him. He hurting him to the body. He bullying him.
See the finish, yeah.
But he don't follow up. Low.
See the thing is, what Mayweather used to do, yeah, and Mayweather told you straight away. He started putting investment in the body from the start of the round, so that will help you later on.
His jab to the body was real. His jab to the body was a real punch. People sleep on that.
Yeah, what one jab? I'm talking about
No. I'm saying
investment.
talking about Floyd. I'm saying even his jab to the body, he threw it with conviction.
Yeah, exactly. His investment to the body from the start of the round, this work for round 2, that paid dividend to getting his hands down. Now, what Yard's doing, because of them combination punch you've been seeing, he's all around the place. He ain't got no specific area where he's working on. Even in wrestling,
the clinch
WWE.
again. He's getting outworked in the clinch again, and he's holding on instead of punching back.
He landed some stiff shots, though. He landed some stiff shots.
Lactic acid start play up. Look at him. This American guy's right in there. You know what the man?
Any one punch, Yard's the one landing the
See, look,
heavier shots.
You know, and he's shaking his head. Yard's shaking his head, you know, like say he didn't hurt me. But why you play? See, he's rolling up, bro. Yeah, Yard, keep going. We gonna get stuck. What is it? Lions in the cab.
Still missing with the right hand.
Got throw his punches in bunches, the guy. Then he could.
There you go, nice uppercut.
I told you he's getting touched up. He's getting touched up, bro. And you see them? Oh, nah, bro. The American guy's good with it. The American guy's seen all this stuff. Seen all of this. Bro, my man's from Baltimore. My man's been Baltimore, man. He's seen all this stuff already. Like, he's good. He's actually playing. You know what he's actually doing? He's actually killing time. You know. He's actually bearing time and letting Roddy.
He's on that Carmen Basilio shit, man. Fighting him shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah. He's rolling. Look. He's letting him wear himself out, man. He's leaning on the back of his head.
I like this fight though. They working right in there in the middle. Referee letting them work on the inside.
Bro.
I like it.
Yeah, it's hard. Y'all don't know, man. They ain't getting in. They ain't smooth, son. They might work on the pads, yeah. They might work on the pads, bro. They ain't working in real
my
time
man's
here,
my man's the one landing way more punches. Snapped his head back there with the uppercut.
Yeah, look at you. Yeah, he's holding on them and he's holding. What do you mean low place they ain't holding? They're holding right now. Shit, you talking about?
Yeah, Yard doing all the holding.
They ain't running around the ring and nothing. I don't mind you working in the clinch. The person got it and they working and they.
I gotta be honest. The neither one of them is working excessively though, bro. It's not that.
Yard's getting touched. Yeah, but Yard's getting touched, bro.
I'm enjoying this.
Yard's getting touched up, man. Yard's getting touched up on his face. Guys,
see, I don't get that low place. There's an awful lot of clinching and jockeying for position inside. You should be complaining more.
Fighting. This is fighting. A lot of people just doing it to get saved from the referee. You can tell it different.
But you see them. But you see them punches he's throwing, right? The punches he's throwing, because he ain't throwing them with like speed. They're clubbing punches. You know what I mean? Like, you need to have more. They're clubbing, man.
I'm through 4 rounds and I've got a 2 rounds even, man.
Yeah, he's just picking it
I can see. Who'd you give the last round to, McGregor? Who'd you give the last round?
I gave the 4th round to Reeves and the 1st round to Reeves. I gave
the second and third. I was gonna say the same thing. That last round,
I gave Yard the 4th. He hurt him like 3 different times. He just finally threw a nice jab, and it looked like he had some control on it. If he keep hitting him with that, we won't be here long.
This is why they
Reeves is hurt again. He's hurt again. Yard landed about 4 big shots.
This is why they pushed him out there.
Reeves is hurt.
First of all, 2 minutes to 2.5 in here.
All right, he's gone. It's over. They call.
Oh, right hand again, yeah.
I don't know about the stoppage, but Reeves quit protecting himself. I don't know, but hey, I can't complain.
Oh, Reeves hit him on the high on the head. Oh, what the hell? Oh, what the hell? That's a UK stoppage.
I say don't complain. Look at him in the corner. Look at him in the corner, Doc. Look at him in the corner. I say don't complain. The dude didn't want no more. He was done. He was done. Look at him in the corner. Fucking done. See, that changed your mind right there.
But dude, it didn't look compared. What I'm saying is, you compare that to the previous stoppage we was talking about. It's completely different.
Stoppage. Yard fucked him up, bro. Fifth round. He
been wearing him down, bro. He was wearing him down.
My shit froze up. I don't even go no scorecard. My shit froze up on that shit. I didn't even see the knockout, man.
High on the head. Hit him high on the head was the finishing.
Y'all broke him up.
He picked his punches. Well, he just don't. You know what started? His jab. His jab started it, and he'd only used it once the whole damn fight.
Yeah, I just saw the stoppage there. Yard caught him high on the temple. High on the temple with a right. Your man's legs went pure Bambi on ice. That was it.
But if we're using that Liam Williams fight as the standard, that's like what the fuck stoppage. I'm not saying we should use that as the standard. I'm just saying comparatively to very different standards.
No. The good stoppage.
Yes, bro. Come on, you good?
No, listen, Doc. If we're using the other one as the standard, yeah, A lot of fucking stoppages, yeah, are British
fair enough.
stoppages.
Fair enough. I'm not going to disagree with that. I'm not going to disagree with
See, the
that.
thing is, he had been hurt for a long time already, so the referee is probably like past show me something at this point. You know what I mean? I don't blame this ref. This dude didn't have he wasn't stopping shit. You know what I mean? It
It's a
wasn't
good win.
no
It's actually a
punches
good.
gonna
It's
get
actually.
stopped by
It's
his
actually.
defense.
It's a very good win, man. It's a very good win.
So
I
I'm
can't
gonna
take
ask.
away
I'm
the ref.
gonna ask you guys right now, considering their fight they've been calling out. Do you
Oh
guys
my
think
God.
he's ready for Kovalev?
No.
I don't know. I don't mind
Might
saying.
be
Yeah,
able to
you
win,
know
but
what?
I don't
Yes.
know that he's ready.
You know what? Yes. Fuck it. Yeah. I mean, when you gonna be ready? 32? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
Oh,
point. That's a good point.
well, that's good. That's a good. Hey, that's a good. Actually, no, that's a very good stoppage. You see that when he was helpless. He was helpless. Good
Perfect.
stoppage, man. That's a very good
He
stoppage.
gave him a
Yeah,
chance. That last shot was all.
look,
Yeah.
that referee called it perfectly, man. That's a
He
very
did a
good
left
stoppage.
hook coming there when the referee even blocked the shot and the dude still couldn't block it. The referee blocked the shit and the fighter couldn't. Yeah, nah. He didn't complain at
Uppercut.
all either. Yeah, it was a perfect
Oh,
stoppage.
man.
Perfect. The big muscle bound
Good.
motherfucker knocked him out.
Yeah, he must have bound for real. Good right overhand right over the top. Yeah, he's doomed. His legs went. Yeah, referee called it with his overhand right. One more in, and he got a left hook dust for measures. Yeah, he was done, man. He's
Should have
done.
let him flatten him
Yeah,
out.
nah. You're fucked up. Nah. Yeah, he was done, man. His leg gave way.
You're
He,
right. I'm bloodthirsty. I ain't gonna lie.
That's a good stoppage. Hey, I can criticize him, but the level of the opponent was pretty good. Like he can go European level, man. He can go European challenge for European belt against that Mario Vite, whatever his name is. Mario, whatever his name. What's his name?
You don't think they
Mario.
should pitch him in with Kovalev right away? What do you think, EJ?
Nah, I think she goes with this Mario guy, innit? The one Mario
Look, I'd like
Marat.
to see him fight Callum Johnson, man.
You know what? He's not much bigger than the guy except for the chest and
That's
the
a good.
shoulders,
Yeah, he
man. He
can. You
ain't
know
that
what?
much bigger.
Callum Johnson. They turned it down though. They turned that fight down. They
I would
offered
like to
Callum
see the
Johnson the fight.
in-ring weight. I would like to see the in-ring weight. What they weigh side of the ring. I don't think y'all are that much bigger,
Yeah,
man.
that's a good point. You know what I mean? Yo, they're all hyped because they knew they're gonna win the fight anyway, man. I
It's
mean,
just like chest and shoulder. He big in the chest. The other guy got bigger legs, man. I don't know. I ain't gonna say that big of a light heavyweight. Just he got them little legs, bro. Little skinny legs from what I just seen.
18-0 now, man.
Top
Was it
heavy.
19-0?
That was a good little fight.
Yeah, he
though.
goes to 18-0 with 17 stoppages.
Yeah.
Beats, what do you think? You think Kovalev next, or should they wait?
He's ranked at number 2, so you got to fight him. If you go ranked,
He's not ranked at 2. He's ranked at 1.
yeah, well, that's my
There you go. Then.
My position is if you're ranked in challenging position, you fight. I don't know about fight is not. Fight Kovalev. If you're ranked that high, and
You're funny, you know. You know what? They don't want that smoke, man. Y'all ain't speaking right now, but I don't want that smoke. Oh, you're funny. Yeah, you don't want that shit.
I think he can win. I don't know, but obviously I don't think he's had the fights to be ready. There's me and Beats have talked about this before. There's being prepared. There's being prepared. Like amateurs teaches you how to be prepared, but that doesn't mean you're ready. If you get me.
He don't want that fight, man.
How the hell do you come
Well, that's
to
a
the
separate
scale?
discussion.
How the hell you come to the scale knowing you 1.8 pounds over? Like what the hell, Sean? You better than that, bro.
Just the slow mo.
Damn,
Y'all just busted.
Well, the thing with go ahead, Beats.
She was normally concise and constant pro. I ain't seen him do that.
That's why I say it's alarming for him, because him in particular, he's like you say, always usually really close to striking distance with his weight and everything. So if he's missing weight,
his draws out
it's
every
got to
fight,
be getting hard.
but he get naked on the scales every single fight, just about. But he make the damn weight. So
A lot of time when people don't make weight, I tell you why I feel it, because they've been out there celebrating and promoting. Have you seen Sean these days? He's doing more media work, he's doing more TV work, and they're like, yo, I'm not. I want to question how much you've been training, because if you've been training properly and every day, because you check your weight, right? What we do even in the amateurs and the pros, every day you check your weight, right? So you be checking your weight before you even leave the house, right? Before you leave the house, you're checking the weight before you leave the house. So when you get there, you check your weight again.
And when, especially when it's weight, when it's fighting, like you ain't putting nothing in your body because you're paranoid you're not going to make the weight. So how the heck you not making the weight? Like you had how many? What was your fight camp saying? You know what I'm saying? Like how serious? How serious? Like there's no excuse why fighters should miss weight. And they especially your pro.
He
Like what
might
you
be
been doing? Like
too big. He might be too big, EJ. He's always been big, not tall,
yeah,
but big.
but if you're checking your weight daily weight going into the thing, you should
I
know that you
understand
was
that. I
coming there.
understand that. I'm saying he just might be at the end of the road for welterweight. Like Lopez kind of alluded to this. He fought middleweight as an amateur.
Yeah, but that's he's amateur, man. That's different. Like y'all tweaking right now. I need to mute myself.
No, but I'm saying his body. In other words, he's always been a big guy for welterweight.
Yeah, but wherever it is, yeah, he ain't professional enough. That's all I look at. Like he ain't professional. Y'all gonna
I
take
don't know
him.
who's more professional than Sean Porter.
Well, right, he missed the weight. So how professional is he?
I would say how much can his body do welter anymore? I've always said he's big for the weight and probably going to run up against it someday. And I've always said
he's
if he
no
has to
bigger than
fight,
Errol.
and I've always I don't want to get back into this with
He's
Lopez.
smaller than Errol, and Errol's never
shorter. He's shorter. I disagree. I debate you in the sense I think he's shorter, but that's not size is not height. He's always been a big guy, thick or whatever you want to call it for welterweight, and he's always been tight at the weight.
Yeah, man. Good performance, man. Yard went hard. I mean, that is thing.
For the 5 fights, I just want to say Travis Reeves did well as well. Like I think both guys did well.
Travis was spirited.
And I think that's Yard's hardest fight today, by far.
Could actually be, you know.
I think he learned more in that fight than he's learned in most of his other fights. Because in the other fights, he tried it his own way, but in this fight, he got tagged up to the face a few times.
Yard over here letting his promoters and managers say so the woman put him on the spot. She said, "So you get offered Kovalev next. Are you gonna take it?" He said, "I would take it." But again, you got promoters, you got managers. Tunde, you know what I'm saying? Tunde, them not taking that fight, bro. You know that he gave the perfect answer for anybody that ain't been following this shit. But basically, he said probably what they've been telling them in the back. That we get to the mandatory, we're gonna take the spot. When they force the fight, that's when I think they're gonna go for the champ. He said it ain't about fighting Kovalev, it's just about fight who never got it. So yeah, y'all gonna have to deal with some more easy nights over there for AY, A Yard, Anthony.
I mean, it is what it is, man. You know, Kovalev is not unbeatable.
He just said that he just said if they offered a Kovalev for fight, he'll take it. And he said Tunde got offered a world title shot against one of the other champions, and Tunde told him, and he said he was ready, and Tunde said nah. He calmed him down. I was like, why Tunde? Why you dangle it in front of him? Why you dangle it in front of him and take it away? You know what I'm saying? Like if you offer it, there he goes. He said he'll take it. He would take the fight, but Tunde's not. Tunde's the one putting the strings. Tunde is manager and trainer. So Tunde's like, nah, we're not taking it. He just said, I've only been in the sport 2.5 years. I've got 10 years left in my career of entertainment. I'm like, yo, bro. If you get a world championship early, get it early and start making your money because there's no
10 years. So he'd be what, 38, 37 in 10 years?
I don't know what he took. And his skills are going to be diminished. I don't know what he's talking about. Let me hear what Frank Warren's going to say.
You better hope it's some bums in that fucking weight class. He planning on doing 10, man, please, man. Like heavyweight division. These dudes hit 27. They fucking freight trains at 107. Man, come on, bro. It's gonna be 6'4", 6'5", 175 pounders in the next 3-4 years. Stop playing. Stop playing. The Night King said he has a target. Oh, I watch that right now.
You know, easy lunches, man, at 175. Ain't no job. No easy lunches there, bro.
They got the Bivol Joe Smith Jr. weigh in today. They fight tomorrow too. It's a lot of little nice little cards. Well, I won't say nice, but But it's a plethora of boxing going on tomorrow. I ain't gonna say
Beats,
nothing is nice.
beats even the second tier guys aren't going to be easy, are they? Like a Barrera or Alvarez. That's not even easy.
Nothing easy at all.
You know what, Alvarez show up, he ain't gonna get no second tier guy. He gonna get a dude that can whoop his ass. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like he got an
Well,
excuse.
if Alvarez is low output like he was last time out, that's probably that. I don't know. Who do you think he'd be better matchup for him? Sullivan, Barrera, or Alvarez?
Barrera all day. Barrera like all day. Barrera, he's old.
But
Barrera's
why?
like 30. What is he like 36 already?
Age? Just
And
because?
he be
But they're
getting
both 30. Hang
and
on.
he be
They're
getting
both 30.
he's
They're both 35.
way more worn. Touch the canvas a
Harder
lot.
fights. He's been in harder fights. That's
Yeah,
true.
he
That's true.
touched the canvas so much. He touched the canvas so much, and he lead them hands down, counter punch.
How much of that is because he's got better experience than Alvarez too?
I would say about I think he's 38. I think Barrera's 38. Like he's done.
You're on the Cuban thing.
Yeah, no. Truly, they lit. Well, let's just say he's listed
36.
at 38.
I think he's. Yeah, is he listed at 38? Okay.
Yeah,
I thought they were closer to age because isn't Alvarez 35?
Yeah.
Then you could argue he's fresher because he hadn't taken the damage.
Or he may be a little younger than that. Maybe, I think 34, 30, somewhere there. But Barrera definitely is more worn, and he's more open too. I mean, I think he don't punch as hard either when Alvarez really let his shit go. So yeah, I go Barrera first. It may see no need in that. What does Sullivan Barrera bring to them? Might as well go for a title shot if they're gonna fight that level. Might as well get the payday.
True. I know. I'm just trying to get a sense of where he's at in people's opinion. I'd say that the flip side for the Barrera thing would be Barrera's going to be smarter in there than Alvarez, I think.
Is that it for the evening? I think that's the last fight.
Yeah, that was main event, wasn't it?
Yeah. Last one, folks.
I miss Dubois.
Yeah, they're all saying David Hay, Bunce, and Richie Woodle. They're all saying like Richie Woodle said maybe one more fight, but they're all saying that he should go get Kovalev now. Kovalev for the taking. Kovalev, listen, Kovalev, yo, but you know what? He could. But yo, I just think that he's like, yo, man.
I'll tell you what though. He's again based on this.
Man.
Granted, based on the last fight primarily.
You know why I say that?
Yard got to let his hands go if he fights Alvarez. If he fights Kovalev.
This is what I'm saying to you, right? This is what I see in the gaps, right? You see that lead left hand he has down, right? So he's basically relying on reflexes the shoulder to parry that right hand coming over. But bro, if that doesn't, and Kovalev it's so hard, yeah. All it takes is one of them punches just to land properly, quickly, and fast. And he's got fast hands. Kovalev, one of them, like he got hard hands detonating,
That's
yeah,
true.
properly on him. What you can't. The mistakes he's doing against these guys because he knows that he's supposed to win. He couldn't do that against Kovalev, and the mistakes he's been doing and not being correcting because the lack of opponents. He's gonna get punched up, bro. Yeah. He's gonna get punched up real bad.
And Kovalev won his last fight by being the busy guy.
Well, I didn't think.
And Alvarez, hang on. And Alvarez's mistake in the rematch was fighting a low output style, kind of like what we see from Yard so far.
Listen. You know what? That's a good thing. That's a good point. If I was gonna put Yard, I put him against is it Alvarez? I'll put him against Alvarez. I'll put Yard against
another
Alvarez.
low output guy, huh?
Yeah, because you see the way he fights wide swinging, that suit Yard better than going against Kovalev's got straight punches. And they see the way his hands down, that left hand's down, come right over the top. Even if he was to fake, he'll bring one to the body. But I've seen him knock out guys to the body. Anyway, he's going to hit Yard. Yeah, Yard's going to feel it. It's not even funny. And if he can keep doing that the whole night wrong, because he's got amateur experience, and he's a champion, and he's been against stellar competition. Even at this, I mean, if you can get to him, now don't get it twisted. Now, if you can get past all that defense, you can put him out. You can handle him. But you got to deal with all that. He uses jab up and down the body. The right hand's there to the body and the head, and he'll just take his time, bro. He's not in no hurry. And Yard, you see your problem with Yard, he'll find the same inexperience that Eubank found when he fought Gross. He's like, yo, bro, how am I gonna get past this stick? That's the
gotta let his
problem.
hands
Getting
go.
past the
If he's gonna
no,
beat
no, no, no,
Kovalev,
no, no. That's
if to
not.
beat Kovalev, he's gotta let his hands go though.
No. No. Letting your hands go against someone with a stick. What you need is TikTok. TikTok is that Mike Tyson thing. So when he throws the jab, you slip it, slip, get in, get close, and then you go to work. You don't try and battle him by letting your hands go from a distance. You get knocked out.
Well, okay. Let me phrase it differently. He's got to throw more. He's got to do better letting his hands go than Alvarez, because that was Alvarez's mistake in the rematch, was not letting his hands.
He's got to move his head again. If you're going to get Kovalev, you need to be moving your head from side to side. Don't rely. What I'm trying to say, you can't rely. You can't rely on that Philly shell. Is what I'm trying to tell you. This is what I'm saying. You can't rely on the standing there
Kovalev
the Philly shell.
Alvarez going to get pushed in that direction.
Yeah, he can't. What I'm saying is he can't let. If he lets Kovalev, if he fights Kovalev the same way, he's going to get outworked.
Listen. The only way, because Kovalev, if you see our Ward, Ward parries and Ward was in and out at will. So what I'm saying to you is that to beat him, you need to. And Yard doesn't move his head. If you notice the Philly show, he's right there, bro. He's right there. So he got hit more times in this fight against that opponent, but he knew that opponent didn't have no power and he could wear him down. But you can't do that against Kovalev.
That's the problem. That's the problem. Yeah, is it a question? It's a question of how much of it is him not worrying about the opponent. Yeah, how much
levels, bro.
Yeah. It's how much of it is him not worried about the opponent, and how much of it is him not being able.
Frank Warren knows Yard ain't beating none of them. He's gonna just keep him there, keep what he's doing. But he's getting a lot of criticism.
He knows beat the Bibbles. He can match experiences with Bibbles. Yeah, those guys right there that don't have any experience.
You got more faith than me.
He can get them certain issues. They don't like to get hit. Bibble is struggling.
Hey, you know what? Yeah,
Kovalev will get put. He can beat Vosdick. The other champion is Beterbiev. Beterbiev, he got a shot with Beterbiev too. Like Beterbiev, but Kovalev, no. Let
me tell you, two of them, yeah. Daniel Dubois and then Yard. The first live opponents they go in with, I'm putting my money down on the opposition. The first live opponent, live. You understand? Live. I'm talking about undefeated. He's undefeated. I'm putting my money on the opposition between the two of them.
You can't beat Kovalev. Kovalev footwork alone beats Anthony. It ain't even the power, but the power gonna play. As soon as he gets going in the direction, he get punched in the face. Kovalev's gonna get his respect with his medium-sized shots and the footwork. Like Alvarez, it wasn't Alvarez didn't want to let his hands go. He just wasn't in the position to let his hands go, and Kovalev was in the position to counter him letting his hands. Kovalev's smarter now.
He fought foolish though too.
But Kovalev's feet made him go in a direction where he couldn't use his lead hand.
Who's he training? Buddy McGirt. Buddy McGirt.
I think if Kovalev, I'll put it this way: if Kovalev were to beat Yard, he's going to beat him very similar. It's going to look very similar to that Alvarez fight where he's outworking him.
Yeah,
pepper him. You got to pepper him.
Yeah. Yard's got. If you look at his arm reach, he hasn't got long reach and he's slow, right? So Kovalev is fast. Kovalev's got fast hands. His long
Nobody
hit
else
hard.
will ever out jab Kovalev.
Yo, bro, let me tell you. Listen, I tell you what. If he wanted sparring, he should call bloody Nathan Cleverly in to spar him to let him understand what Kovalev.
Yeah, like Chloe just said, he ain't never gonna out jab him.
Alvarez was the first and the last. Well,
why did he go against
Kovalev would never be out jabbed again if he keeps doing what he was doing.
Why Frank Warren bringing in from Farah and them kind of guys?
Did Fonfara retire? Did Fonfara retire?
Yeah, dig him up and bring him back in. That's what they do.
That's true. Everybody's got a price, isn't it?
Yeah, $1 million man. Dig him up, and put him out. And you know, Frank, what now? BT Sports right now, they're on the air. Yeah, because the fight's finished so early, they're killing time. They don't know what to do with themselves because the fight's finished before time. Both the scheduled fights, supposed to go 12 rounds and no for them quick knockouts. Now they don't know what to do with themselves. We've got Frank there talking with Dempsey about whatever they're talking about. This, that, the other, and the third. They're probably cussing Eddie Hearn. I bet he's probably cussing Eddie Hearn. I know what he's doing, man. You know what I mean?
See, I think they talked to that ref and they told, don't you let it go too long like that other stuff, shouldn't they?
If you look at all the A side, you criticize Eddie Hearn, but bro, all the A side guys won their fights against the subpar competition. The first guy came in with a Cheeseman star. The second guy came in with his fat belly and just turned over. And this guy came in, and I gotta be honest, he actually tried harder than the others though, but he looked too small. He just looked too small. Simply.
He said the Ted Cheeseman style.
Yeah, he got Cheeseman, man. I like Cheeseman. Cheeseman got punched up by Sergio Sergio, the poor version of Sergio Martinez.
We had a feeling. We had a feeling that might happen because I think Beats was the first one to point out that Sergio Martinez. Odds are Sergio Martinez ain't going to be involved with no bum. If he put his name out there like that, Sergio Martinez ain't trying to be associated with no bum. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you know what?
Beats had a feeling he might be useful.
That's funny. You should put money down, Beats. Huh?
One thing for sure is that if Martinez is involved, he's going to be well conditioned.
Yes, that's what it was. Yeah.
Well, you go play, and a lot of guys, especially when they have not that many fighters, they're not bringing over some guy to get turned over. You know what I mean? They're not bringing guys to get turned over right now.
Well, yeah, and especially if they attach their name. You know what I mean? If he got his name attached to it, he's not bringing him over there to get punched up.
Brad Warren's sitting in a pretty good position though. He's got Tyson Fury with a new ESPN deal. He's got. I guess you know what? Maybe with the BT Sports, you might get some ESPN fights. Hopefully. Because they're attached now, so maybe we can get them. You know what I mean? Hopefully England can get more boxing because Sky they've been running the monopoly, but really and truly, under Eddie Hearn, bro, some of the fights they put on have been very poor, man, very poor.
Bob's got a lot of them light heavyweights, don't he? He got a lot of them guys, don't he?
Yeah, I mean, look, we should have more British. But how much fights have we had this year in British boxing? We've been seeing more world boxing than British boxing this season. We're in March. We're in March already. We should be seeing more British boxing. Who's that guy in the ring? Someone already got turned over in the ring already, and they're out. They got these other guys, these guys in the ring getting turned over. I might as well cut this broadcast off, man. Frank Burns is cussing at the end. I bet he's cussing at the end. Let me hear this.
Yeah, can you that? Okay, you know what you have to do. Swing him in with Kovalev, man. It's time. You know what I mean?
Yes. Kovalev will eat him. Kovalev will be happy to come over and beat England. Kovalev will be happy to come back to England, you know. Trust me. It's not a problem for Kovalev. He don't care. He'll fight anywhere. He's one of them guys. He in that respect, Kovalev does a business. He'll come anywhere, bro. Kovalev will be a big fuck. Yard will be a big underdog.
I like that last jab he threw though. If his jab gonna be that brutal, because that's exactly what said he hurt him with the jab.
Y'all's gonna be a mean.
Y'all's gonna be with the jab. He got to start using it way more than he's doing.
Y'all's gonna be a mean, bro. That's what y'all's gonna turn into when he face Kovalev. He's gonna turn into a mean, bro.
Flat jab,
you know
got a stiff jab, and that's something he don't use. I don't like guys that got great, stiff, strong jabs and don't throw them, but. That don't make no sense. Like you're having so much trouble with the kid, then you hit him with a jab, and next thing you know, you touched him with the last few punches. Like, dude, what? That's what it was supposed to do. You hurt him with it. Yeah, everything else started landing from there. But I don't think you're gonna out jab Kovalev, and it ain't gonna be nothing to do with the arm length and none of that shit. It's gonna be the direction he pressuring your ass into, and that stiff back foot with Kovalev. Oh boy. Oh,
well, never. If he beats him, it's not. It's never going to be from beating him off the jab, so to speak. It's going to be because he gets inside and folds him up.
Oh, he ain't getting. No. That's done too. The getting inside on Kovalev is done too. You're going backwards, or you're taking power shots, and he's gonna jump around you and then push you back again. Kovalev got this shit down packed now. He got his shit down now. And Alvarez did not do no, it wasn't Alvarez underperforming. It was Alvarez getting beat up. That's what I saw.
Alvarez, I disagree. Alvarez, I agree with now that Alvarez.
How can you? But yeah, how can you throw a jab going diagonally to your right, backwards? How can you throw a jab? Kovalev he doesn't pressure nobody like anybody else in the sport. I don't know anybody else that pressures on like off the plane that Kovalev does in sport. I don't know anybody else today.
Man, look at that card. Boy versus McCory. Look at that.
I can't wait to see him in yard. It's gonna be fun to see because Yard's gonna have to take some. If he can stand in there and take the shot, then and that's the way he can get close.
The biggest difference has to be if he puts it on Kovalev like I seen Alvarez do at least half a dozen times. He can't stand there and look at him. He's got to apply the pressure. And I guess really when I was saying let his hands go, that's really what I mean more than anything. When he gets a physical advantage, he's got to press it. He can't stand there.
The question is, has Yard got the power right? But the level of competition to hurt Kovalev.
Good
I don't
question.
know.
Good
I don't
question.
Nah,
think,
Good
but
question.
but that, but that, but that,
I think it can hurt him to the body because I think Kovalev fucking he reacts like a goddamn. I don't even want to say what when he
I
gets
don't
hit in the
know.
body now.
I don't know. I don't think he. I don't know if he hits hard as he think he does because the level of the opponent sets to me that they've come into the
That
select
could
V.
be. That could be. That
So
could
I
be.
don't think
That could be.
I've
And
seen
for
it.
that matter, has he been hit as hard as Kovalev can
Oh,
hit?
you know what? Hey, what do they say? What do they say back in the days when you got people's records been puffed up? That's what his record's puffed up, man. He's got a puffed up record, man. His record's puffed up. You know what I mean? Just puffed up with
Kovalev
pancakes up in there.
jab is going to be
It's full
light.
of pancakes. Why can't like Dubois, him puffed up records, man? There's, you know what I mean?
He got
Puffed
no
up, and when they
defense
go out
for his
there,
jab.
when
No
they
defense.
when they go out there, they're gonna get turned over, man. They're gonna get turned over. Yeah, listen.
And he already fights with his lead foot straight in front of, like, completely to the side, like a karate fighter. Y'all, like when Kovalev start pressuring you and making you go to your back right, that jab ain't coming out, bro. There's
It's
no
funny, you
jab
know.
coming out. There's
You
none
know
coming out.
when it
You're
all
just
goes
gonna
wrong,
use it
yeah.
like a stiff arm. You're gonna have a stiff arm, and he's gonna be throwing a stiff jab, and therefore he's gonna win the first 3 rounds, and whatever adjustments you make from there, I don't see it having no meaning because he in his groove by then, and he's a veteran. At that point, you're not winning no more. He's not the broken Kovalev minded fighter
If
no
he
more.
hurts him as often as Alvarez did, and he don't press the advantage, he deserves to lose, same as Alvarez deserved to lose.
The thing was, Alvarez would touch him, and Kovalev would be right back with shots, bop, 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 and it's like, damn, these are Kovalev hands.
Dude, there was at least half a dozen times
No,
he stared at the guy. Kovalev would either wobble or complain to the ref
and
when the ref would tell him, and the ref would tell him, "Shut the fuck up, keep fighting. That was good work." And Alvarez would stand there.
and Kovalev would tie his ass. Kovalev would either pop him or tie him up. It wasn't much Alvarez could do, and then Kovalev was stood one good round from Alvarez, and he was back on pushing him back with that jab. Kovalev get it going. You got to remember that it's Sergey Kovalev with power in those hands, and now he's becoming a pressure ring general, and y'all ain't seen shit like it. Ain't seen shit
Well,
like
he ain't been like I said. The one thing is he ain't to EJ's point. He hasn't been hit as hard as Kovalev can hit. That's probably for sure.
it. The right hand gonna start coming home. If he see Yard trying to throw that right hand, going back to his right, Kovalev's gonna know. Well, mine's coming straight for it. It's quicker. He gonna touch him, bro. Bro. I tell yeah. When they ask you about Kovalev, just say no. Just say no. That's my advice, right? Just say no. I don't care how many. Give him 4 more years. 4 more years, Kovalev be done. There you go.
Man said 4 more years.
Yeah. Hear that, dog? Like
If he needs 4
crazy.
more, if he needs 4 more years, he's never going to be ready.
2.5 to 3. Look, if you never fight him, that's good for Yard, man. It's good for even a done Kovalev is gonna give him a damn good fight. That's where it's just gonna be, bro. Like that, as long as he can bounce on the feet the way he does, all them light heavyweights that look for stiffness in their shot, they gonna have a different kind of fight on their hand. Kovalev got some crazy feet right now, man. For the age he is, crazy feet. Doing the Pacquiao bounce.
I don't know about that. You got crazy feet.
Look at it. He gets into this this jump rope hop. This kind of jump rope hop after every punch. And while he's doing it, he just take a little increment to get off in front of your lead, to go to the right of your lead foot and start pushing you in that circle. Look at it. He's doing it purposely.
I don't think everybody at the top level is going to stand off when he starts complaining about good body shots to the ref like freaking Alvarez did. I think other guys are going to watch that and press the advantage.
Oh man, yo, in the chat,
What are you talking about? Winston cried, "Ooh, to the ref!" The ref had to tell him shut the fuck up and fight.
In the chat, they're calling me a hater. EJ's a UK hater.
What? What are they talking about?
Calling me a UK hater, bro, in the chat, bro. Like, yo, bro, EJ hating on the UK.
And
Like,
Alvarez tried to go low a few times. He actually did go low a few times. The second, he went low the first and the second fight. But I mean, if Kovalev complains about anything,
ref told him that was good. I had to tell him, yes, good work at least 6 times. He's complaining and whining.
I know the second fight he told him, he told Alvarez get it up. It was completely low. Told him get it up, but I mean that was a plan. Hit him low and frustrate him. That's what they do to these power. But these dudes can hit you. They fucking be cheating them. They hit him in the dick. They don't want none. I mean, but can you blame them? That Kovalev is it's sort of an outboxer on the front foot and a huge puncher itself. Hey, that's tough to beat, man. A lot of
Dude,
that shit is
he's
tough to
soft to
beat.
the body, low play. Stop it. It ain't low
I mean, I'm
blow.
not saying he is, but I'm not saying he isn't. But it's not like 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 is gonna do it. Like a lot of these guys have, like Ward got away with some low shit, and that did it. And we've attached this to him
Yeah,
like, oh, you're completely done to the
yeah,
body.
man.
No, no,
I
no,
wouldn't
no,
say
no. Low
completely.
place. I gotta call you on that because
Fine.
I still have the hangout where me and you were both on the call, and you
I was
yourself,
laughing at him.
hang on. We was live at the time, yeah, and you said at the time, that's good work. What is he complaining about?
I was
Those were
laughing at
clean
Kovalev. Superman
and
Stevenson
they was
Curtis.
on
I was
the it
laughing
was
at
on
him.
the
I was laughing at him. I'm being,
those were
but to
on the
be
belt
honest
line, and
about
we
it,
all seen it. The belt line was called good at the beginning of the fight during the instructions. It said
I
from
was
here's good.
laughing at no. I told him beginning of the fight. I said you I hope you get beat up for doing what you're doing. You're trying to fight a Ward out of no belts and act like it's a big super fight when nobody really give a shit about Andre Ward. We want to see all the belts, and Andre Ward can then go chase all the
Man,
belts. So what happened to him
can't
happened
you,
to him.
you can't man,
Low play.
Hey, I
can't
just
help
keep it
yourself, can
fair.
you?
I just keep it fair. But
Yeah,
I
I don't know
mean,
about that. I don't know about that. Nah,
I
I don't know
don't
about
think
that.
he's no throw up to the body kind of fighter. No, I don't. I just don't. Unless you're a
Andre
huge.
Ward put on a masterclass, man. He put on a masterclass beating down Kovalev. That was beautiful, bro. I love that
The
shit.
second
Every
fight was
second of
way
it.
better than the first one for him, but I mean, it wouldn't. I didn't have the
Yeah,
second one
man.
wide.
The
I didn't have the
second one was the
second
best
one
fight.
close. I mean, I didn't have the second one wide either. I thought
Man, it was
because I
beautiful,
didn't
man.
buy it, and I was watching the second. I'm like, yo, that
Yeah,
guy
the
It
ain't
was.
man
no
put.
fight.
I'll agree. Hang on. I'll agree. At the time of the stoppage, the scores weren't wide, in my opinion, either. But you could see Kovalev wilting, especially from the body shots, from at least a couple rounds before the stoppage. You
Yeah,
could see he was starting
he
to
landed
not
some
like.
good okay.
He was,
He landed some good okay ones throughout the fight, but what ended the fight, you know,
nah, you dude. He was full. He wilted at this. It turned his back. He was crying about clearly good body shots. He was. You could see he was on the way out
yeah,
before
all
that
that
right
happened.
handy.
I'm not saying it didn't happen, but I'm saying what ended the fight. Like I don't like to go off of my thought. I actually saw what ended the fight. That shit was low, and I just don't want to call a man just have a body deficit just because the fight ended on something low. I seen him get hit with Alvarez and beat
But
up
the opposite.
Alvarez further. Like I don't think he got the big weakness that everybody want to make it out to be.
I
I
think
really don't.
Alvarez hurt him to the body and then stopped punching.
Fuck is this bullshit?
Yeah, tomato, tomato,
Whenever you
tomato.
get hit in the face, you get hit in the face, and you find out, damn, I thought they said he was weak. Bop bop. No, he's not. Y'all lied to me. Alvarez told y'all, man. Alvarez's body language from them shots and from man, Kovalev put on a masterclass. That's all I can say, man. If you didn't catch that foot, if you didn't catch, he kind of was getting the lead foot advantage on an orthodox versus orthodox fight. I was just like, oh, this nigga's doing some crazy shit. Just look at Alvarez going back to his right all night with nothing to punch at. Just look at it. Kovalev was mastering his ass, man. Anthony Yard, don't
Yeah,
fight
stick
that
and
guy
move.
right now.
Yeah. He peppered him. That's the idea because he didn't want to stand in the pocket in the trade with him.
Yeah, just Anthony, don't do it right now, bro. Don't 2 years. For real. Let that man unify. Like that's what he wants to do and shit. Let that man
It's like,
unify.
even listen, man. Listen, Frank Warren doesn't believe. He ain't got no confidence in it. I ain't got no confidence in it. But you know what? It's boxing. We ain't gonna hang around. Like, what we here for? What we here for? You know, we gonna sit puffing you up and you talking about I've only had 20 fights and all that. I want to hear that shit. And you know the thing is, yeah, it's funny, yeah. In the history of boxing, back in the days, yeah, some of them old schools never said that I've had this fight. Oh, what are you telling me your progress for? Yo, you either in or you're out, bro. I don't want to hear about you've had that many fights and blah. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Yo, fight or don't fight. Simple.
Yeah, like Beat said, if you're ranked, fight the guy.
Yeah, that's what you do. That's what you do. You want to hear your progress of what your accounts are. And I don't want to hear none of that shit. You're amateur. You're a pro. You're 17, 18 fight pro. You're
Yeah,
in.
and,
Don't
and,
hear
and
about
Bob's
this stuff.
Bob's got like what 3 or 4 of the top guys at light heavyweight, right? So if it's not
Yeah.
Kovalev, there's no excuses. It's got to be one of them guys. Like who is it? You got Bivol. You got Bivol in it. Right?
Listen, boxing's not the game of man and man. It's the game of conquering your fear and fighting yourself and demons and all them things there. The last thing the fight public want to hear, right? What you think we want to hear is how many fights you've had and where you are and what you need to do. Like we're the journey. We've got 10 years of watching this shit. You're crazy, bro.
10 years of watching what you're doing there. Like, you gonna step up or what? You know what I mean? It's all enjoyable. You know when it all starts getting fun is when you do a car front spree. You know what I'm saying? Where you start going abroad and start banging them and coming back home and fighting nothing but names, bro. You know, then it's all good. Other than that, yeah, like
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Because who else he got over there, low place? I know he's got Bivol, right? And he's got Alvarez.
But you know what? I always say, yeah, in boxing, yeah, you always want to do things young, yeah, because as you get older, the things start getting worse, man. Because now you start doubting yourself. You know what I mean? Because when you get to that age,
like you said, it takes longer to recover between.
Yeah, the recovery. Yeah. Because when you're younger, that's why they teach the young guys to pull it on you first, hard, and as you see with Adonis Stevenson, Adonis Stevenson was a great champion, but bruh, the way that young guy was recovering, he couldn't keep up, man. He's just the age. Jack Johnson against Jeff Willard, and I can keep going on. Is Joe Lewis against Ezra Charles, Mike Tyson against Matt Bride. Yo, bro. Lennox Lewis against Vitaly Klitschko. He finally got it. But he knew one more fight against that Klitschko, bro. Yo, we never knew how it might go out, you know. So why put yourself in a position where your whole legacy is gonna be undermined? You know what I'm saying? Why do it? Even Sergio Martinez, he should have finished that fight, that one extra fight. He didn't need Sergio Martinez. He didn't need that extra fight. That fight he had against Cotto, he didn't need that. You know?
Look, man, Tunde is that good a trainer. He's done all that talking for it. The yard's that good. Put him in with Kovalev. You're rated #1 to fight the guy. Let's go.
Let's go.
You know what I mean? Let's go. I'll be glad if you can win. You know what I mean? I'll be celebrating. So I'm surprised. So let's go for it.
They're ranked #1. They're ranked #1 for the WBO. #1. So
hell yeah, you should go for it.
Nothing, man.
Yeah, and if not Kovalev, Bob's got options for guys that are, like I was saying, Bivol or even Alvarez. You know, somebody credible.
What it's about, man. Time to go.
Well,
you can't beat up Travis Reeves. You're not going to get nowhere. Like, all right, that was a good fight though. It wasn't a bad fight for him, but you know, it's time to step up. Time to step up. You know. Let me see what they're saying in the chat section.
I'm getting that work, mate. EJ UK hater, bro.
EJ.
Yeah.
You can't get down to 168. Oh boy, Eddie must be pissed with Hooker, boy. He missed the weight, man. He must be pissed. So he threw away his belt, yeah? Threw away the belt.
Like on the scales, yeah. So it is. That's what you have to fight for weight, man.
Hearn must be fucking, yeah, Boxing Killers TV. Hearn must be screwing. You know?
Sign these guys when they get that money. I've seen it before. I've seen, what's his name? Ricardo Williams. Lou DiBello signed him just after the Olympics. I think he received the silver medal. And he gave him $1 million contract. That guy ate that and never done nothing. Netflix, hey, they're giving him too much money too early. That man, they're partying.
Yeah, the man's balling. The man think they've made it, but no, you ain't made it, bro. You ain't made it at all. You know what I mean? When you get that $1 million, you've got a certain amount to your training expenses, and keep it very basic for them. Like, give Uncle Sam what you got to pay him. You know, pay your taxes. You know what I mean? But nah, them guys thinking, this is just to blow up. No, this to prepare you to get ready. This to prepare you to get ready for that to start climbing the ladder. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't think we live in a different time, bro. As soon as that money comes in, shit, taking that, my belly's swelling up, and I'm about my business. Roberto Duran against Leonard. Show. He was so busy partying. Leonard was there training like a savage. Because that rematch was coming up, bro. Man, the man was too busy trying to fight the weight in the rematch. Yeah, Leonard knew, bro. You know, and Klitschko tried to do that with Tyson Fury. He didn't want. He tried to prolong that rematch, longed it out. There's little strategy. People don't care because when you end up in the ring, people don't care how you got there. If you get knocked out, you get knocked out. They don't care, man. I wonder if the Alvarez was partying before he fought Klitschko, or before he fought Thingy. I wonder if he was partying. He don't matter anyway. He lost, man. He don't matter.
Tyson beats you. You know what I mean? He doesn't want you to get. He doesn't want you to get it back. He pulled out 2 rematches in it. Like Klitschko and Wilder. He doesn't want you to get the revenge. You know, so he moves away. Gotcha. I mean, fuck you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fury knew that. But that's why Fury vacated the belt. Said, "Fuck, you ain't doing me." Fury went through all that depression, all that. Probably. Listen, start boxing is wicked, man. Sean Porter and Maurice Hooker miss weight. That's unprofessional, man.
Well, Fury is a master troll, if nothing else.
Man. All right, I'm gonna shut this one down.
Nice one, bro.
Yeah, man.
Catch up later.
All right. Cool.
Peace. Bye.